side, the neatest of the earth, a place of comfort for spirits birth. Your essence held in my unbroken hands, a shadow lost to foiled plans. In the peak of the night, I will set you free now. Your ghost in the light, with the pen that we hold inside our hearts, death's own counterpart, respite from the reaper's light. So may your dreams be monumental when your spirit guides the way. Within the flicker of the candle, I will heal your soul's decay. We share a fate trapped on the page by the author of a...
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Gator Does D&D, part of the Kingdoms of Discordia series. We are returning to our Grand Terra game that we began last weekend. We already have everybody, kind of already gathered up and whatnot in the group chat. Let's go ahead and get right into things. Soon as I sort things out, and yeah. Let's see here, and there we go.
Kinetics is moving objects.
Also, reminder, some of our music that we're doing on the show is provided generously by the artist known as Aviators on YouTube. Go and check him out under the same name. We also have a bit of Techno Axe that's going to be playing for today's show. So, that being said, we are joined again by Bar, Feldy, Dapper, Squigs, and Karn.
Hello.
Hello,
How y'all
everyone.
doing?
Hello.
I hope this stream is to your liking. Ah!
Son of a bitch, he's already started.
I'm gonna feed him to a band of hippies.
Oh, man.
My Discord is
Burning Man,
crashing
more
on
like
me.
eating the mushroom man.
I guess you should say it's kind of
Devil's saying that our... No, we're live.
We're good.
Yeah, Devil's
I'm
just
watching the
having...
stream, so-
Yeah, his... apparently Devil was like, it's not working. It's working, Devil, I assure you.
Probably not working.
Well, in any
Sorry,
case...
I'm not going to drop out of this because it's just so much fun.
Everyone's gonna just talk like this now. I guess. How's my volume?
It's working.
Okay.
But I'm glad everyone's having fun with their accents. That being said, does anybody want to give a summary of what we all found last session?
Oh god.
I was about to say yesterday.
There was no last session.
We did zero session. There was.
Yeah, we covered basic character creation and establishing what our characters were, our mutant origin powers, our equipment.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do any kind of racist accents for my Chinese monkey king.
Oh God.
I don't want that. That is not a good thing, and I don't enjoy those kinds of jokes.
I mean, I thought it was kind of funny.
Oh really? I can't do that, man.
It's like how do you call it? It's a bit like what was it, Steve the Pirate in Dodgeball? when he said, well, I gotta be able to split all this treasure with somebody. Yar, Peter. He's like trying to hold back on it.
Okay, where did we go with that? That's disappeared into an ether that we're never going to return.
Yeah. We're a little bit scatterbrained today, if you'll forgive us in that.
There's a mushroom, a robot cat, some guy that's a Ronin machine gunner or something, I don't know. Kind of sounds like he's far out. Some other guy. And another guy.
I'm more of a wandering.
Guys, and more guys, and me.
We'll get to know each other. Yeah. And me. Oh, so feline of you.
So, Goldie's currently craving Five Guys.
Wow.
I didn't say anything. That wasn't me.
That was all you.
Oh, good heavens.
Please
I'm
stop.
definitely going to hell.
Well, in any case, everybody found out that they are playing as denizens of the what's it? The small pocket of civilization left over from the collapse of all society.
Yeah.
We're somewhere in nowhere.
You are all in Johnsonville, owned by the Johnson & Jensen Chemical Company. We found out that through of such, some of you might have just wandered into town. Others who have been here for a while, such as our demonically possessed ape friend, have been here in town working as a pit fighter and odd jobs, or maybe in the case of our good fungal doctor, holding a private practice with a bit of work on the side at Doc Winglet's clinic down the way.
Yeah, well, you get to say I have somewhat of a tiger's eye when it comes to things like this.
Lord. Your existence is pain for me.
Would you be
pretty
quiet, you
Wait, come on, get you're still on.
quiet, you cerebral conundrum of carbon cartilage?
So this being said, do you all happen to know one another, or maybe just like know one or two of the others?
Well, who's been in town the longest?
I've seen everybody around. I don't really know.
Well,
My character's just new in town, so sadly he doesn't know anyone.
well the odds are
All I did in this town was just trying to fish.
I
it
think
with-
I knew a
One
little
moment,
bit
real quick.
of our good monkey friend over here, having to be one of the only people that somewhat knows what he's talking about when it comes to medicine. I might have healed him once or twice.
Well, I am a bit
good
fighter. Injuries happen. I would definitely know the mushroom. Khan, your character. If I remember, he's a human engineer.
Engineered human.
Mostly
Well,
human.
Mostly
Well, I
human.
may not have that much wild medicine, but to tell you the truth, when it comes to this town, I'm in the upper crust of this.
Okay, this is
study.
becoming the Squeaks pun hour, dude. Come on, stop. Please.
Alright.
I love you, dude, but please.
Just for the sake of clarification, could just do player
Alright.
setup right now. Otherwise, people
Yeah,
won't even be able to
I
follow
know.
when we're in character or not.
I know Reese Wukong for the fact I might have healed his injuries a couple of times.
And laced me with some kind of trim parasite that died because of the demon.
Sorry about that.
Did you just
Welcome
piss in a
back.
bottle?
What? No.
No,
I
you
had a
gotta go
coupon.
the trucker style. You gotta piss in a gallon jug. That's
Yeah.
how you're gonna.
You gotta have a bucket. You gotta have a bucket.
No. Jeff has the copyright on that.
Yeah, Jeff has a bucket. You got to get a bottle.
No,
No.
not a bottle.
The
Gallon jug. You gotta go true trucker.
no, like
Can we
I
get
had
back
a
to the point, please?
Yeah.
yes,
What-
yes, yes, yes.
Alright.
Okay, so basically, aside from the distraction there for delivery on my sandwich, we were discussing if any of you knew one another. In Kuro's case, he had seen several of you around town. Now, mind you, despite it all, this is actually a fairly large city, even though the city itself is mostly in ruins.
Yeah, but security gets called on a lot of these newcomers.
Oh, so are you working with the just a private contract, or are you working with the military police?
A private contract through the military police.
Ah. So you're a scab.
Oh.
I mean,
Yep.
there's been plenty of, picketing and protests for the way that Johnson and Jensen has been treating the military police in town. So a little bit more lawlessness has sort of like become prevalent in the city, more so than before.
Goddamn demons walking in the street.
Well, yeah, that is a problem.
Wait,
But
Your
just leaves
problem.
so much more room for experimentation.
So, that being said, also, we need to sort of figure out where exactly you all hang your hat. Now, we know that the monkey lives on a houseboat out by the river, kind of not exactly accepted by wider society due to his demon seed infestation. But for the rest of you, depending on your, let's say your income, your general income, the question goes, are you natives to Slag Row, which is the shanty town and the bad side of town, or perhaps Trusty Acres, where it's looks to be at one point might have been some kind of suburban region?
oh no, almost certainly Slab Row.
Hmm?
I live on the river now, but
Oh, you're outside the warehouse socks, the warehouse stocks and Atomic Blast Power, which is interestingly enough the power supplier to the whole city.
is it?
It is the converted husk of the old decommissioned USS Kitty Hawk. Its nuclear reactor on the ship has been sort of souped up and patched into the local city power grid as a result.
That's pretty damn cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's really good.
Pretty awesome.
Do we have like a map that we can see of the area, the region?
Well, considering you guys have lived in town for a while, you haven't had much of a need or idea to maybe purchase a map, at least until now. But some places of note that you might, take into to consideration here. Aside from the huge domes that dominate the far center of the city, far away from wherever you could ever hope to reach to. This is where all the rich people live. This is where Johnson and Jensen's headquarters is located within.
Gotcha. Just a side question. So, a drifter coming into town would end up in Slap Row, probably, for cheap accommodations.
Yeah, Slag Row would definitely be the place for any sort of drifters, bums, or indigent peoples. This is very much kind of like a place dominated by shanty homes and flop houses.
Yeah.
You mean the perfect experimentation tools?
Yeah,
Poor
potentially.
people. But I'm surprised you don't work for Johnson and Jensen with this kind of attitude.
That is true.
Give it time, I'm sure.
He's probably been. If anything, Johnson and Jensen might have him under observation.
Very well. So,
Why?
what time of day are we going to be meeting?
Now that is a good question. Now, because we hadn't gone through all the different places, but I will say this. Now, as I mentioned before, crime has been on the up and up in the city, and in specific, there is a kind of a small raider gang who has moved into the city and decided to open up their own sort of mafia-esque business at providing protection to everyone. Now, all of you...
They're taking my bodies.
They're taking your bodies.
They're took murder.
No, they're taking my experimentation. I would not
Well-
slide.
Despite their admittedly humorous name of Bad Dudes, the gang has, well, they've definitely made their presence felt within the city, especially in Slag Row, where they kind of rule with an iron fist. Now, the bad dudes, somehow, be it maybe a bit of a gambling problem, or perhaps just trying to have enough money to survive, you all have found your way into debt with the bad dudes. You haven't made payment in a while, so it's been a little bit tight moving around the city.
Well, I would say that it's probably because I didn't go down when I was meant to. And that's not in the I was hooking.
In the fight scene.
In the fight scene.
Yeah.
I didn't go down in the 6th round.
Yeah.
They just want me in debt because they know that I can heal them.
Yeah,
I don't work like that.
Well,
Suppose debt unto myself and to taking of the bodies, I will not pay your debt, for I am a proud citizen of this town of Johnsonville. Though I don't know what this town is, all I know is that I have a jelly ears down to listen to anything you're about to say.
Alrighty.
Wait, was that a pun?
Yes.
Well, I imagine.
Go
on.
And Mike, in John's case, would be more adding a series of trumped-up taxes to him as he refuses to pay for anything. He does not bow down to a bunch of cheap tax.
Oh fuck, I've seen this move. This doesn't end well.
You got a license for that joke?
Just wants to be left alone.
Well, unfortunately, the bad dudes, they're not the... Yeah. How about our feline friend? How did she end up in the debt of the bad dudes?
I don't pay people who are trying to intimidate me.
Speak up a bit, Feldy.
Why should I? I'm not paying people who are trying to intimidate me. Why should I?
Well, I mean, to be fair, they can make life very difficult.
I move faster than them.
In other words, they could.
Well, so is the IRS. I still don't pay my taxes.
Well, as it seems to be, those of you, no, I hadn't seen the
catnip addiction.
Catnip addiction. Oh.
That's a good one.
Well, as it were, those of you who had been skipping out on payments are starting to find out that the local bodegas are, well, they're not selling to you anymore. If anything, people are trying to avoid you, as if they know something's on the air that you haven't quite caught on to yet.
Would I notice?
I need my smut magazines. How could they?
Given my reputation as a fighter, I guess I'd have a sort of kind of underground celebrity almost because of that.
You'd have that, but as it would seem, considering you didn't take that dive when you needed to, the good doctor who usually comes and patches you up after fights, he hadn't been coming around, and so after every fight, you seem to get more and more beat, more worse for wear.
Right. Oh. So I look like a bag of mashed potatoes shaped into a monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Red
more
mashed
like
potatoes.
a bruised puffball. That's just my opinion.
Well,
Oh, God.
that being said, you've all been given a bit of a house call. Specifically in the means of a fairly large size rebar dagger jammed through the door of whatever flop house you happen to be living in, with a note
in
attached
my
to it.
truck. I don't care.
It's gone through your window. You got basically you got a brick wrapped with a note put through your window one night while you were sleeping.
I don't sleep. I'm an android.
Oh, right. That's true.
I don't
but-
sleep.
You don't
Well,
sleep,
she
but
was
you
away
need.
from the
well-
truck.
Yeah. Essentially, they've made it known that we know where your potential home is, and well,
Do you have any
They
idea
could- they-
how hard it is to find a slated piece of metal to use as a door?
Go on, Gator.
well, that being said,
Yeah.
the note details for each of you a meeting location down at a fairly particularly notorious bar in Slag Row by the name of the Whiskey Barrel.
Oh, that place.
No, the particulars of the note happen to explicitly hint at maybe some closely guarded secret that you have, or some sort of leverage that these people have over you.
Oh, this will not do.
So this isn't exactly the kind of thing that you can actually ignore anymore.
They know my secret. They must die.
So as it
Well,
I
goes,
have no secrets, just a target.
Oh
Well,
shit.
You're-
well, as it goes, the simple fact of they know who your target is and that they could provide a lot of protection to them. It seems to be complicating your life in that regard.
They just steal my bodies.
Guess
Steal my
it's,
experimentation.
guess
Must
it's time.
die.
Guess it's time to head to the bar.
No. So, you all head out at the the aforementioned time to meet these people, the bad dudes. The directions go through Slag Row, heading towards a place that's was at one point called Chinatown. You all happen to notice that after a while, there's other people walking with you. Happens to be each one of you. You're all walking together in a group towards the same place.
Pause. I look around. They just go. Evening.
There, good sir.
Do you want a glass of water? I'm sure we can find you one some. Where are you headed?
Heading to the bar. Got an appointment I can't help but meet.
Oh, you two as well.
Let me guess. Those weirdos intimidating you for something stupid like money.
It's not me that should be afraid.
Okay.
I should say the same thing about me.
I carry on walking.
Actually, we seem to be all in the same kind of business. Tactical advantage would dictate we group up.
Well,
You
as
got
the
an RN?
supreme genius here, I would actually have to agree with the weird stranger with his little sword going around.
It's just a big knife. You can call me John.
John, nice to meet you. The name's Dr. Cornelius Theodore Seps, but you can just call me Dr. Cor Seps if you like.
I
Or
stop.
don't! Why would I care?
I turn around and I stare daggers at this Dr.
Oh!
Concept.
Bukan! Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. How's the fight doing?
Each
I
one's
can see
getting
you're a
more
little
and more
bit of a
painful.
truff right now.
Fungoids, all the
God.
same. I just shake my head.
I'm just gonna give John a pat on the back and a nod and kind of walk a little bit faster pace than everybody else. I'm getting away from this mushroom man.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably try and match pace with Khan.
Hey, where
John
you
just
going?
John literally just blurs ahead with a sudden burst.
Tactical
In the
advantage!
wind. Just whoosh, gone.
And I'm following
I'll-
behind as
I'll-
fast as I can with
I'll,
my with my somewhat smallish mushroom legs. Tactical advantage!
I'll shout back at him. Come on, you nagging fungus. Let's move.
Righto, monkey man. Onwards.
Now, here's a good question.
I'd like to
Knowing-
just stop him and say, if you call me a monkey again, I'm gonna break the top of your head off.
I wonder what it tastes like.
And then I let him go.
Fine. Cordata seems a better name.
Oh god. Gator. I'm
Well,
sorry.
well, I was going to say, a good question would be, at this point, knowing that you're kind of going into a rough situation, did you all come strapped, or did you expect to
Oh,
maybe talk your way through?
I
I came
I
in
without
came
mistake.
strapped.
Who
I'm
would
out
come
for
naked
business.
into
I
this
have
territory?
science on my. I have science on my back.
Quiggins, let
Hold
Gordon
on.
go.
Yeah.
I mean, in all honesty, we should all know that just walking down these streets means there's about 50 really weird people that are going to try and touch you from every corner. Better to always have a knife, at least.
I am my own weapon.
You're going to be used as a weapon.
There you go, basically.
I
Yeah,
never,
Devin.
I never
what-
go anywhere. I never go anywhere without my staff. I use it as a walking stick when I'm just
Yeah.
traveling.
Bowie knife, the rebar dagger they kindly supplied me with, and the
Mhm.
sling,
Yeah.
all on him, inside his duster.
I always carry science on my back. Science is the name of my huge ass bumper sword.
So you guys are all very obviously coming strapped. As you
Well-
walk into Old Chinatown, you notice that there's quite a few pairs of eyes on you from the various buildings that arch overhead. It's one of the few areas in town that, despite its age, has somehow survived most of its collapse. Oh, well, that's interesting news.
Yeah.
We will
That
talk
is
about that after the show.
Yes, we will.
That'll be interesting, Devil. But
Yeah.
continuing on, a lot of the eyes watching you seem to be from these fairly thuggish-looking individuals. These mutants up in high places. As you come up towards the whiskey barrel, you're greeted by a very, very large and rocky-looking mutant who happens to be the doorman. What are you all doing here, strapped like that?
Well, hello there, my muscular mutant of mastering brawling. I am here to see, I believe it is your manager.
Yeah.
The
I think
Rock
also-
looks.
Or the owner.
You're not getting in with our weapons spiky like that.
Spiky?
Ow,
This
fuck.
isn't a weapon. This is
Okay,
science.
you'll have to. Pardon me. I'm not going to be able to do that voice any longer. I'm trying to do a
Fine.
gravelly rock man fucking voice.
You tried.
Does that work when you're deep throating a sandwich?
No, I haven't even been eating the fucking
No,
sandwich.
not deep throating a sandwich.
You
It's
wouldn't
tamale.
take
You
a,
gotta know him.
you wouldn't take a beaten man away from his walking aid, would you?
I want you to give me a. Let's see here. Let me check on your sheet real quick.
Interaction check.
Yeah, we'll say that this is an interaction check on that.
Oh shit. Okay, let's find out. RNG gods be kind. Yeah,
Oh,
How
It's not
kind
too
were
bad. 12.
that is not filled out.
Why isn't
they? You rolled a 12 plus the. I
plus
think
one
you had
bonus?
yeah plus one. So You rolled a
13.
13. As it
No
goes, the
modifier.
Rockman doesn't seem to be too terribly convinced, but he gives a nod to Wukong and gestures with his head for him to go past. But he looks back at Dr. Cordyceps. I don't care what you call it, you're not getting in with that damn thing.
John is just gonna sneak his way in, very high speed, while they're all too distracted. Stealth roll.
Yeah, stealth roll. If anything,
Oh shit!
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
yeah, whoosh indeed.
Wait, can you sneak
The,
in my weapon for me?
the Rockman just he doesn't he just thinks
Gone.
that there's a bit of a breeze as the rain's coming down in this area. Just
Moving at the speed of death.
and for what it's worth, Squigs makes for a dandy distraction. Come on, go ahead, cough it up. Big
Do I
stony
really
doorman.
have to?
Yes,
Can I roll an interaction check?
you can try. You're gonna have to give
I
it the reason.
failed.
Oh.
Yeah, you failed.
Well, sucks for me.
The Rocky Doorman
Sorry.
reaches
All
over
right,
and
fine. You can have science. I'll take medicine any day.
the Rockman shakes his head, grabbing your potato cannon. Or-
Oh, it was a bumper sword. I didn't bring the potato can.
Oh, you didn't bring the potato cannon. Okay, he takes the
I brought
bumper sword.
the bumper sword with science written on the back. Just
He
a
turns-
big large science.
He turns and places it in a huge umbrella stand that you see all manner of sword, a shotgun, other strange implements of pain all stored in it, and gestures to Dr. Cordyceps to go in. Doorman turning and looking at the others.
As you can see, I'm not armed except for myself.
Technically, I should be able to conceal my weapons as they're actually relatively small in size. Can I just sneak in by them as if I'm unarmed?
That would be a stealth roll on the pair of you for being able to successfully hide your weapons. Kuro is able to.
It's 18, by the way.
Yeah. Kuro is able to bypass a pat down. His weapons are flat enough against his exoskeleton. The Rockman giving him a funny look as his stiff hands clang off of Kuro's body. Boy, you look like you're in a giant iron lung.
That's none of your business. And I'll have you not touch me in certain spots. I'm not interested.
The Rockman shakes his head and tells you to get in.
And I'm on.
All right, and in Feldy's case, does our do we have a perfect stealth roll here?
Let's see.
Let's see. Just click on the dice button next to the stealth.
Yeah.
Nishi
Oh.
will do it all for you.
And yours is your stealth is 8, so add an 8 onto d20 roll.
18.
An 18.
Wow.
Yeah, she definitely
right side.
passes.
Next time you
Her
can just click the button next to the stealth thing.
I
You'll do the
did.
modifier.
her
we actually did
oh,
hit that
fine.
button.
Yeah.
That's just what it gave.
It's
Yeah.
broken as fuck.
yeah, it's
Ah.
the sheet is kind of shit.
Oh yeah, I
yeah.
adjusted mine. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's right.
But yes, Carla is able to completely hide her throwing darts as a result, and despite the fact that she's a felinoid, felinoid machine, the doorman just sort of shrugs and accepts it, tells her to go ahead and head on in.
We all inside?
Yep.
Okay, I go over to John and say, "Psst, men of mysterious machinations. Do you partake have to have an extra tool in what you partake within that of science?"
It's up to him so he can speak slowly and in a whispered tone. I got a rebar dagger. That dude.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Might I ascertain that's that tool in order to be able to help within my experimentation?
I have no idea what you just said.
Alright, fine. In layman's term, for someone like you, I need the tool.
Thankfully, the thrumming music inside of the humming bar of activity is loud enough to drown out any of the conversation that you two are having from any other prying ears.
Gracias, muchacha.
The rebar dagger that they left on my door is now Squig's.
Yay! I have a tool in which to ascertain experimentations again!
The rebar dagger happens to be a light melee weapon.
I will take it!
If your intelligence modifier is high enough, you should be.
I am a 16.
sorry.
I'm a 16 in intelligence, but don't mind me for the fact that this is gonna give me one hell of a powdery piggyback. Ha ha ha!
Inside, you see fairly unique sight. Aside from the large round bar that dominates the lower floor of this establishment, there are several go-go cages with women of various states of dress dancing around. There's a few drunks sort of stumbling about the place, and you happen to notice that there is a fairly big meat truck of a pig mutant man standing at the top of the stairs. He looks he's looking down at you. Even though he's wearing shades, you can tell that he's watching you all.
I would like to go to the bar.
I'm gonna keep a sharp eye on these dancers. They look dangerous.
John is pretty much just scanning the room. For him, most people just seem to be in slow motion. Frozen in space as he digs in details. Looks at who's standing guard. How well armed they seem to be. The exits.
Well, when in Rome, do what the Romans do. I start dancing. Ha 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 ha!
I would like to talk to the barman.
Barman happens to be a fairly scrawny, redheaded human woman. However, her skin is a odd tinge of blue. She's shining a glass as you approach.
I was told to be here at this time. Yeah, you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
She perks up a bit. Ah, red monkey, right. Well, Pork and Beans were supposed to meet with you. They'll be upstairs. You see the big fella up there? Big ham hock sitting at the top of the stairs? He'll take you to him. He'll take you.
You wouldn't have any idea what this is about, would you?
Honey, I just serve drinks here. If they wanted me to know what it was about, I'd know.
Well, in that case, could you serve me a drink?
Well,
something as strong as you can make it.
Sure thing, honey. But I wouldn't keep Pork and Beans waiting.
I'm not going to, don't worry.
She sits there and sets about to making a very strong and viscous looking drink. Some almost looks irradiated in the way that it glows.
Yeah.
Just the way I like it.
Just very
Frightening me with a horrifying mutation.
Gator.
Yeah?
Just very quickly, I wanted to do an insight check to check possible exit points. How many potential securities around?
Alright.
That's something he'd be able to just pretty much take in. If, of course, I'm successful or allowed to.
Are there any dark corners?
That's pretty much what he's trying to do, just scanning the place, literally.
There are dark corners everywhere here. If it isn't lit by neon, then it's kind of a dingy, dark place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna hide in a really dark corner.
All right.
There you go. That's
I mean,
my-
it's
that's my
like even
estimation of what I see.
even if it's a dark corner, there's enough people here that you're able to blend fairly well out of the way without too much difficulty.
I'd like to walk away from the bar pretending to take a sip of my drink and just smelling it.
It singes the living crap out of your nose.
Excellent. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. Okay. I'll grab Cordyceps by one of the flanges and look at John and nod, and we'll walk towards the stairs, I guess.
Yeah.
Where we're going, my Makakian mate of marauding Miscule?
Shut the fuck up.
John just Stetson hat.
I'm
Checks
gonna
his duster.
tail John as he starts moving.
Mm. Now it's back to Karn.
All
Wait.
right.
Where's that femme feline?
She is missing.
Let's keep moving.
I
You gotta be kidding me.
Perception check.
What?
Oh god, that was terrible.
What happened?
Someone out.
Bad
you do
puns.
Bad
You're not
puns.
the only one, Squigs.
Never
No, it's
going to
bad
get away from
mushroom
the puns.
I have to do alliteration and bad mushroom puns.
Oh my god.
You're like a 50s beer movie villain.
I am.
Okay.
All right.
This baby, I'm the Wolverine man.
Let's see.
Can we? Do we have like character
Tokens. Yeah, that's what I'm sorting that out really quick. I prepped everything else and then fucking forgot about the fucking tokens for you guys.
It's okay. We're very professional,
Pretty much.
especially me.
Let's see here.
I am hating myself right now. I have barely used any of my tabs that I have for mushroom names. I am hating.
Hold on, because we've got an entire campaign to play this in. We don't want to just blow your load in the first 5 minutes, because that's how you get disappointing and become a father.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Let's see.
I guess we can just roll back. John's just still trying to just keep an eye on the surroundings. A lot of moving parts on the board.
All right.
Although moving shouldn't be too much of a problem for you, would it?
There's quite a few. Well,
Problem isn't moving, friend. It's knowing when to stop.
despite it all, these kind of a lot of the people here seem to be the rougher everyday Joe Blows. Aside from the few fairly stern-looking guys standing around the cards tables and the what do you call them? Words. Roulette wheel. Yeah, all the games tables and stuff that are at the back near the stairs. There's guys there, but these seem to be mostly just like hired thugs just to mind the money at the tables. Let's see. I think I've got everybody. Dang, only premium assets. Let's see if I can find a different one. Okay, that'll work.
So, Gator, just to recap, you'd allow an insight roll? So I can get an exact number.
Yeah.
How many potential enemies and exits, in case we have to start navigating. Okay.
Go ahead and roll it.
Oui.
Natural
Scheiße.
20.
Well, as it goes, you're able to make out the same heavies that you saw from before. However, you can tell that these guys are pretty much all fluff. They're there to intimidate more than anything. Alright. We have Mushroom Man, we have Cowboy, we have Ninja, and we have Monkey, who happens to be a robot, but that was... that's about as good as we're gonna get with that, so...
Yeah.
So this will be Res Mukong. This will be Karn, Kuro. This will be Dr. Cordyceps.
I guess the fluff up there is me.
Yep. It's a cat.
Oh, okay.
That's just a straight up cat as well.
Yeah. It's a very convincing disguise. There we go. So those should be for in all of y'all's control individually.
So I have the Mushroom Man by the top flange.
Yeah.
And I'm next to Kuro, I guess.
Get off me, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
So go on. Sorry.
I look to Karn, since he seems to be the only one remotely professional. Things aren't like they seem. Expect reinforcements. This can turn into a death trap pretty fucking quickly.
At your speed, you should be fine, and I'm sure there's a window somebody can jump out of. This is only like
Of
one or
course,
two
my
stories
friend.
up.
Minuscule mind.
Just a mushroom as an umbrella.
Incidentally, you see absolutely no windows here.
Yeah. And I would know. No, we're really trapped. We got through the exits. Through them. Or we're in.
As far as you can tell, there are 2 doors on the 2nd floor and just the entryway that you came through. And the entryway is closed and barred by our rocky companion from before.
This goes ugly. It's gonna go ugly fast.
There's too many patrons around. It's gonna get messy as well.
Too much collateral damage. Maybe we should consider doing this smart.
Yeah.
What do you mean? We're not gonna experiment on them? Aww.
Not today.
Aw. Well, that just ruined
Isn't
my
there
day.
one more of us?
So I'm gonna lead Squigs upstairs by the top of his head.
All right.
And I'm gonna talk to Pigman, who I've helpfully marked on the map for you.
Yeah. About accurate.
Is
Yep.
there a dark corner?
No, that's right next to the roulette table.
Floppy disk.
Somewhere around the stairs?
No, the stairs are pretty well lit as it goes. The actual real dark corners are these locations here and here, as far as it goes.
Okay.
They're obscured behind the side of the wall, and really the only people that can make you out are the fox girls standing there dancing on the in the go-go cage.
There's what?
I mean, you were watching it.
Someone just-
Yeah, you were watching her before, but that's probably why you didn't notice they have the feline android standing right behind the cage.
Who cares about the cat? Fox girls right there.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up the stairs with Cordyceps in hand.
Certainly took your time.
Yeah.
The big,
John's following.
the big
Fancy
pig man
doing
says.
it first.
He shakes his head.
Well, can't blame me, can you? And the
Yes.
establishment as fine as this, I had to at least enjoy a little bit of it before, well, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen.
This isn't your time. You're on ours.
Well,
Follow me already.
I don't remember signing a contract. Let's go.
So the pig man goes ahead and leads the group of you four out over towards the kitchens. So let's go ahead and grab you all in this regard.
Pigs, kitchens. I think I had a nightmare like this once.
You're led into the room. It's a bustle of activity. You can see that there's... Sorry about the noise. There's a bustle of cooks and chefs running back and forth within the room, all trying to see to whatever orders that have come in. And a small doorway leading down to a hallway, and as the door swings open, you can hear some very distinct moans coming from down that hallway.
What kind of
great.
distinctive?
The kind or the bad kind of moans?
The whorehouse kind of moans.
The good kind of moans, then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Standing behind the counter across the way, you happen to see two fairly unique individuals who don't exactly look like they belong. Let me go ahead and grab them. All right.
From the corner, I'm looking at them. I probably saw that they all were gone, and the pigman too. Right?
Yeah, you definitely notice they're gone. They've been gone for a while.
Can we just appreciate the irony of playlist I'm listening to just start playing Sympathy for the Devil?
So I'm getting out of my corner, and I
like it.
I probably have watched them go into the kitchen, so I just stand here at the side.
Waiting for the inevitable screams.
What you see before you must be the aforementioned pork and beans. Pork being a goddamn mountain of a pig man. This son of a bitch must have been a good 400, 500 pounds easy. Absolute unit as fuck. He's wearing kind of a couple sizes too small leather jacket.
Ew.
And he's got mechanical hands gleaming as he's sitting there staring at you all from across the table, while Beans is tucking into a sandwich. Beans happens to be some kind of twitchy, rodent-esque looking individual. He's probably, what do you call them? Let me check my notes real quick. He looks like a batter. Those of you who know anything about batters would know that these guys they're
They
dumber
really
than
don't give a
rocks.
fuck.
They don't give a fuck, but they're dumb as rocks. They're but they're also mean as all fuck. The guy has an EM pistol sitting on the table right in front of him as he's eating his sandwich. Pork speaks up, his very husky voice. Now I imagine you all know why we called you here.
I'm not entirely sure, my pachyderm compadre of perpetual pecking, but
Money,
Like I said,
you
it's apparently
damn
something-
mushroom! Where
I'm
is
not a
it?
Damn mushroom to you! I am Dr. Cornelius Theodore Subs to you, sir!
We've already proven that we have enough leverage on each one of you to fucking ruin your lives.
No. What you have is threats, and they hope that they'll work.
Easy.
Are you sassing me back, boy?
I'm not sassing. I'm telling.
You have to speak up. I can't hear you.
So sorry, guys. Yeah. I'm not asking. I'm telling. I stayed off your path. I didn't give a damn. I just want to live my life.
See, there's a problem in that. You want to live in our town, you're gonna play by our rules. You don't, maybe you wake up dead in the river.
We're playing that game now?
Strong possibility that's going to happen to me.
Just a strong squint and a really frozen expression. His eyes are just flipping so hard it might as well be blank at this point.
Oh,
Vibrating.
my porky friend, you must have found him a disposal site. Well, it is a good disposal site, but I wouldn't say it was the best one.
Pork looks over at Beans. The batter just simply slowly chewing his sandwich as he thumbs closer towards his EM pistol on the table.
I'd like to just give
What?
out an ooh, and then have like smoke come out as well. I could. Ooh.
What? I thought you found the best position to dispose of which of that of experimentation which you were done. That's usually the best spot to do it. It's nothing too hard to figure it out.
Pork is picking his teeth.
How about
With a,
instead of interrupting the man, we let him talk.
No, you're in our house right now. We could do a lot to you. We ain't gotta kill you, but you're gonna wish you're dead for it. As far as it goes, I think that debt of yours is growing for all this insolence you're showing us. I mean, we invited you into our home, and provided you a drink even. We've already given you so much. And you can't even be so human as to just see to your debts.
Human? But you're a pigman. How would you be getting close to human? I mean, I'm not human. Most of my compatriots here aren't human as well. That would be closer to human.
Okay.
Just as a point of reference.
You were gonna end up fried for breakfast if you don't shut the fuck up.
Fine.
Also, just a thing. In most mutants in this world are actually human.
As far as they're concerned, yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Then you're
Fine.
normal.
Redcon. It never happened.
No, you already
Sorry.
said it. That's Pork's just looking at you like a babbling idiot.
So, that being said, empty your pockets. Every fucking penny right now.
I look at the others. Then I look at the big man.
I didn't stutter now, did I? You got a debt to pay.
It's a shame I can't pay it.
Yeah, sorry. All out of change.
I don't donate to the homeless.
Well,
As you say that,
Initiative.
Pork snaps the metal toothpick that he had been using.
You
Say that again?
That could get infected and then you just lose your jaw. That's not a good idea, dude. Just take care of yourself and then yourself takes care of others. That's the way life works.
Would the threat be an interaction? Well,
Yeah, I'll accept it.
Would it be combined because the fact that we're all turning around apart from
Yeah, I mean, it is-
Seps
No.
and the feeling?
Unfortunately, in this system, you don't have the combined roles. Yeah,
okay.
you don't have the assisting.
That is okay.
well,
For it's all in the name of science.
how about a positive modifier, though?
That was a
Right now, as far as it goes, they feel sound as a pound.
Oh, I haven't
You guys are insulting them, but
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, neutral.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, but wasn't that was a nat 20, wasn't it?
No, I haven't rolled yet. That was
Yeah,
for this.
that was
stealth.
Yeah, that was
For
the
the
stealth
stealth.
earlier.
Here we go. Direction.
God, fuck.
Charisma.
There we go. Shit.
11.
Not even close to enough.
Well,
If anything, the fact that you're trying to intimidate them has pissed them off. Pork rises his bulk from the chair he was sitting on. You can hear the metal that was holding him up in the chair just groan with the weight taken off of it, and you realize just how big this fat shit is. He sits there and slams his fists together. Sorry, I was lighting a cigarette.
actually, that could have worked well with the character. He lit a cigarette. I'm about to break every fucking bone in your body.
Squares. Or Gator do his actual part, dude.
Alright.
Oh no, it's. I mean that would be fine.
I'm gonna break you in so many ways that they're never gonna put you back together again.
Not if I carve you up first, Porky.
Well, wait. How can you break me? I have no bones.
Beans. Beans stands up.
I would like to point out before anything else goes on. I wanted to hear you out. I'm still open to that. I don't know.
Well, first off, you have to take off all your clothes and all your money and just hand it to them and then bend over and let them have you
No.
in that back room over there.
Is
Well,
that-
And
Tell
then
you
they'll
what.
listen to you, please.
Tell you what. You kick the shit out of the little green one right there. Maybe we'll
Wow!
talk.
I mean,
What?
I know I've got a reputation, but I don't beat on the disabled.
Holy shit!
Initiative, fuck you! No!
Oh, come on,
Oh,
dude.
my God.
Oh, that was brilliant. Bravo. Bravo. Okay, that was a good clip.
Okay.
Can I roll the
So
punch in the face?
I mean, that has to use attention a little bit.
While you two are arguing,
Yeah.
Pork rears back and kicks the table that he was standing behind, and it goes sailing at the four of you.
Shit. Oh well.
Well, I guess
Reflex.
it's
It's
Yep.
reflex.
How do you what's how do I roll for reflex?
good.
Uh, yeah,
Just
yeah.
1d20 plus. Oh, no.
No, it's I have to roll for
Six. Yeah, I got a 19, so.
I was 16.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna do shit.
15. No, 16. Sorry, my bad.
No, I'm happy that I'm out of the way.
Yeah.
Do we actually have access to our alpha mutation things?
Oh shit.
Fuck. Well, I got hit.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, you guys have your alpha mutations. But that being said, all of you are were hit by the flying
That's
table,
a huge extra reflex.
and as a result, you were pushed back. What was it? 3 spaces into the main room.
1, 2.
So should be grouped up
Right near the
around here.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but
hello.
what's it that you're not in an actual space there?
Who isn't?
What's it?
in the main
we'll
in the
call-
main kitchen room.
Yeah. That doorway
So-
is just like that's a doorway right there, not a.
We just got.
Yeah, you guys just got like knocked
Wandered
through.
out.
Yeah, thrown the fuck out of the kitchen.
Oh, hello.
Hello there, my perky little purline of practical little fun.
You're all prone. Roll initiative.
Oh shit.
D20.
Will do.
D20 plus 4. For me, at least.
All right.
20 plus 14.
13?
Yeah, dude. I got plus 8 to initiative, hypercognitive.
Oh shit, dude.
Dude, I got
I'm fast.
He
Initiative?
thinks fast, he talks fast, he masturbates fast.
You should see his walls
Ha-ha!
under UV
Damn
light.
it!
Look
No,
at
that's
the
not
light
work.
painting.
I didn't click on
Okay.
the token.
Roll d20 plus 13.
Alright,
27.
so let's see here.
Initiative plus 3.
So,
Oh,
John,
21.
Wukong,
I hope I do that right. There
Yeah,
we go.
21.
Oh, Wukong and Beldy have
That's
to.
dang it,
show
I
up.
keep I keep
Are they-
forgetting.
Are they adding?
Huh?
You
No,
want
no,
to
no.
roll
I'm
in?
putting. Hold on. Just give me a second because I have
Give it
to.
a second.
I have to actually like punch him in because it doesn't have the initiative like written in here. So we're basically doing this all manually right now. All right. So
Good old handwork.
yeah, it's all good. Carla and Dr. Core.
So me and Carla, sorry, got the same roll, same score, 21 each. So,
Okay, so who has the higher dex mod?
Yeah.
I
Double.
got 3, so he's first.
I don't know.
No.
Okay, so
I think that's-
John, yours was 27.
My dex is a 3 too.
No, because
My
isn't
my
feeling
dex
like
is
your
4.
primary.
Never mind.
4. Yeah.
Okay,
Got it.
Wukong,
Primary.
Hit with a fucking
Wukong, which
table.
was yours?
I'm on 3. I go after.
No, your actual number, so I can write it.
Oh, 21.
21. All right. Kuro, what'd you roll?
I got a 7.
7. Yeah, that threw you off more than you realized it was going to.
Yeah, I was
Carla.
over there expecting to use special abilities and stuff, and instead I was
Oh,
just
wait,
like
did I do it wrong?
got
Yeah,
caught
that's
up in
the
a mushroom.
Oh, I probably did it wrong.
No, you did it right.
Yeah, you did it
You
right.
did it right.
You're right.
Yeah.
And Pork and Beans is gonna roll.
You see his initiative?
20.
20.
Okay.
I think most of us are still going first in here.
Yeah.
All right, so sword options. Oop, whoops.
Wrong way. Wrong
There.
lever.
Wrong lever. All right,
Right. Well, okay.
all right. So let me go to the object and tokens layer. All right.
Very well.
With that,
Yes.
Listening to a good bar fight song, it'd be Monkey Man right about now.
let's see. Did I have a good song?
Dropkick Murphy. Anything from Dropkick Murphy right now.
Shipping off the blast.
Ooh, Seven Deadly Sins, Flag and Molly. Set away in the ball and chin, keep us on the board.
Actually, here you go.
What do we got?
Samurai. Oh,
There we go.
Pork and Beans kick open the door,
yeah, but
shouting out at everybody to get the fuck out, as all of a sudden, all of the patrons start to panic. The big porky bastard that had ushered you guys to the kitchen from before is nowhere to be seen. He's already gone off to wherever else in the building, as the girls are now screaming as they saw you all go out there, and this should help out. There we go.
Ah, thank you. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Right. So I'm face to face with a Pokemon, right?
You're face to face
Yeah.
with Beans right now.
Yeah, but
Beans being the small one.
Yeah, Beans is the batter, the mutant badger. With
I thought that being the badger.
who's carrying a pair of EM pistols.
wait a minute. Why are we starting with Wukong? Oh, it's
No, I'm just kind of getting a picture of the situation
Yeah.
because of the
So,
space.
yeah.
between them.
For all of you who were hit by the flying table, you're all still prone, so it will take a half of your move action to stand back up.
Gotcha. That will do.
I can move without a problem.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
I like it.
Alright.
So, what are you doing, John?
half my movement to get up. And then I'm gonna use the other 4 squares to gain cover.
Righto.
So I will here, partial cover. Minor
Yep.
action, draw my sling, and 1 very large steel ball bearing.
Righto.
And for my main action, I am going to put... Oh! And I'm activating my alpha mutation, which is a free action,
Righto.
which is duality. And I am overcharging it. So I'm going to roll a D10. On a 6 or higher, it will... Alright.
No, I thought it was when you roll, you have to roll D20 when
No, it's a
10 or
D10 for
Yeah.
over... No. D10 for...
It depends.
alpha
It
mutation.
depends.
So it's the over...
Yeah.
Oh,
it,
sorry,
it,
it's
it
a
depends.
D20. 10
Yeah,
or,
it's,
sorry,
yeah,
20.
10 or higher does it, and
For in that case, because my 2 origins, I have +2
yeah.
for cumulative +4 to psi. So here we go. Oh, fuck.
Did you just fuck it up?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
The-
fucked it up.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh, failed overcharge, which means I develop a nasty split personality called Psy. While this card is ready, roll the D6, which would be the
Oh, great.
fu-
Just
for
for the one.
the
As
the DDM on a 1-3. Yeah.
say again. Say
The
again.
nasty person on a 1, the DM will get to roll a D6. On a 1 to 3, the nasty side personality is in charge and attacks the nearest ally during my turn. If I roll a 3 to 6, it should be just fine.
Roll to 3.
Yeah. Guess my attack is fuck. Let's see. +4 plus my +8.
You are now your split personality is the spirit of stink meaner.
Oh God! What you gonna do about it, sucker?
Yeah.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
I would have used his original line, but you know, Twitch terms of service.
I just realized that at the last second. I was like, I cannot do that bit.
No.
Fuck!
That's why I said sucker.
I mean, yeah, John's basically going into berserk mode.
Yeah, you're
+8, +4, so it's my person is
So
+8
attacking-
to hit.
attacking your nearest ally, Squigs.
But
Gosh.
And placement, as always, saves me.
I'll roll 1d20.
It's gonna hit me, isn't it?
20 +8. Yeah, buddy. He's really good aim. Should have just gone
You
regular.
fucked. You fucked up.
Yep.
Now you see the perils of overcharging. High risk,
Yeah.
high reward.
Yeah.
See, the problem with my
All right, how
my
much damage am I
optimization
taking?
is that if I fuck up,
Holy
I
shit!
explode into
By the
fire.
way, I
Yeah.
do have to check if the alpha mutation works regardless. If that's the difference between extra attacks or just. But we can check it another time. But basically now, yeah, he hits. Damage is 1d8
Roll.
plus 4.
It's gonna get a crit, isn't it?
No, he
No,
already
it
rolled
wasn't
it. It wasn't a crit. He gets a +8 to his attacks
Four
with the
and
sling.
No, I mean damage.
From his damage is gonna be
Roll.
plus 4 from his dexterity modifier. Yeah,
You
9.
knocked his cap off.
No,
Nailed.
it's still there.
Yeah,
That speed might as well be throwing a bullet.
yeah. At that point, I got me some nunchucks. Wah!
There we
He's
go.
flank.
I'm the one with nunchucks.
Not for long, bitch!
Ah,
Staff. Shit. I've got
Yeah,
a staff on
I
my
guess.
nunchucks, yeah.
yeah, Gator. If I'm not mistaken, the alpha mutation still works, but so it's up to you how that goes. Way worse. But yeah.
As far as it, as far as it goes, you're gonna have a cooldown period on it.
Mm.
So, like within reason, I mean, but it's like, did it describe it as an at will or was it a encounter power?
An alpha mutation works during the encounter.
Okay, so you went ahead and used it, and does a save end your?
It just
Your
stays on
possession.
until the encounter's over.
Oh
I guess.
shit! Okay, so I'm gonna keep this D6
So-
out.
Yep, pretty much.
I'm gonna die. Oh well.
Actually, you get.
I mean, you get the hell out of the way for one.
I mean, if there are no
Well-
closer to allies, I guess.
Yeah.
No.
And also, it depends. Like, I could be rolling 4, 5, 6, and you'll be completely fine. As John tries to reconstruct his psyche.
Yeah. John tapped into his inner darkness. Too long without fighting, mistakes are made.
Pretty much.
Fast
Alright.
thinking isn't better thinking.
Well, speaking of, is that the end of your turn there?
Let me see. The free action, one attack. If the mutation, even with the there would be one extra action because the mutation did kick in. Although I don't know, but that's your action technically, Gator. To use as you see fit, either movement or another attack.
You can see him doing the little Nicky.
Instead of 3 actions, I just get the 2 to use.
Little
me-
Nicky mind wrestling with his older brother.
Well, let me see.
Except you-
Let's see how this is gonna go.
Yeah, because technically I'm not
Hello.
in charge here.
Call high low.
Well,
Low?
It's gonna hit me.
Nope.
you guys done it.
Your possessed self goes and picks up one of the pool cues off the table, spinning it around as you cackle, grabbing one of the pool balls off the top of the table. You throw it into the air and rear back, slamming into the ball and shotgunning it out over towards. Let me see here. Yeah,
Beans?
you're in. Yeah, Beans. Beans is in
Right,
range to
thank
get
you.
hit. Or so that will be a D20. Then that actually hits Beans. What's your Dex mod? +4, right?
+4. Yeah.
Whoo! Apparently, Stink Meaner's channeling some mean shit into you right now.
Was that a crit?
Yeah. I rolled D8, got an 8.
Nice.
Wait. No, it isn't crits to hit. Oh, maximum damage.
Yeah, you got
Oh, fuck.
you got maximum damage out of it.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
Yeah. It's boom.
Oh,
You have in doing so, you have broken that pool cue. However,
Yeah. complete fucking berserker at this point. Speed zerker. I
Should we not
guess.
talk about this?
Yeah. For
Beans shrieks as a pool cue ball cracks into his face. The badger fumbling at his nose and shouting, "Ah, that son of a fucking whore! God damn it!"
Is he bleeding?
He's bleeding. He's not bloodied, but he's bleeding.
No. I was just asking if he was bleeding.
Yeah.
I'll go quick.
You probably broke his nose in doing so.
Badger noses. What's his noses?
Wait, I forget.
Nuts,
Beans is the
tails.
pig, right? Or is it pork?
They're labeled,
Beans is the
Squigs.
badger.
Yeah, Beans is the badger, Pork is the pig.
yeah.
Oh.
Because it's
Should be easy to
pointy.
remove.
That being said, that should conclude your turn.
Yeah, dude.
Dr. Cordyceps,
Mm.
are you gonna dig that ball out of the back of your head?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do that one.
Focus your fucking fire.
Well,
at
I'm gonna
the
use
hours
half of it to get up.
Yeah.
My say minor action to yeah, minor action. I think it's a minor action to take the ball out of my head. Is that correct?
No,
The
that's
damage.
yeah, like as that I'll call that a something to probably worry about later. You just have
Yeah,
a fucking
dude.
ball in your head.
All right, I'll take
It
that
is what it
minor
is.
action. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just gonna look.
Looking ready an item. If one of your powers is a minor action.
So what you gonna do?
I am going to, I have decided to be smart about this, and I am going to go over towards the door. The door right over here. And I am going to use my, I think I still have it, level 1, my novice ability
Yeah.
of toxic spores.
Okay.
Which means since I am in front of both Pork and Beans, they both get the toxic spores. So now I
Alright.
have to do is
How
roll.
far does it reach?
Yeah. Is it
How
adjacent?
far does it reach?
It's
Burst
a
1.
Yeah, it's burst 1. So literally all the 3 spaces in front of him are blasted by it.
So burst. Let's see.
Oh,
This,
well,
the ability is burst 1, and it goes. Attack is
Alright.
Constitution plus your level. Plus your level versus their Fortitude.
Hold on, let me double check on that real quick.
Should be in his sheet.
Yeah. Well, the hit is is a 1d6 Constitution modifier plus your level poison damage. At the target, grant combat advantages until the end of your next turn.
Well, no, I'm checking to see if the burst is that, or did you just catch Wukong in that?
Ah, shit.
I swear to
don't know.
fucking god, dude.
That's
come
what
down
I
with, like,
was
the bones.
asking.
Yeah.
Well,
I think you don't target allies with your stuff
I don't
unless
try.
specifically said so.
Alright.
Well, in that case, I can
I'll go
probably.
check.
Okay.
This game is actually, the system is actually kind of friendly towards.
Yeah, blasts are in a direction. Bursts are in a an air.
Radius.
Yeah. So was it a close burst 1, or was it
Burst
area?
1.
Just burst 1?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's around you. You just caught Wukong.
God damn it.
Actually,
you have
can
to
I
say-
cancel that? Cancel.
Okay.
You haven't rolled for it yet.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
haven't rolled for it.
All right. In that case, I am going to move a little bit closer into. Let's see here. I was here, so that's about. I was about 5, and I can only get 15, right?
Dude, it's square. Think in terms of squares. You got 6
Yeah.
squares to move.
Okay,
Yeah.
in that case, I will go. Actually,
Okay, no, actually no. You got up, which means you got 3 squares left.
Exactly. Which means
Squigs, why are you walking into the? That's not area to walk on.
it's true.
It's
This
area
is
to
not,
walk
yeah,
on.
this is not an area to walk on. It's the doorway. But I'm trying to like, all right, what would be the best? Ah,
I mean, you were standing in the doorway, but the where it says to kitchen is literally like that's non-existent space. You cannot move through enemy squares.
okay.
Yeah.
So that'd be.
I mean, didn't they knock us through the walls in the doors? So, like, wouldn't
Oh.
all 4 of those be busted open?
The doors are busted open, but like it's just the 2 spaces right there. There's a doorway. You all got like thrown through the fucking doorway.
Hold on, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out because
In which well, okay, the direction doesn't matter because when the
They got a
doors are
choke
busted
point.
open, they're probably in the direction they've been.
Yeah. It's growing pains from.
actually, I think that'd probably be smart if I move here. And can I need to use my I want to use my fungoid trait of healing spores.
Okay.
Actually, no, that is stupid. Never mind. That's only 1 damage healed. Fuck, this is actually really hard.
Well,
Not-
remember
Is
you
that a
actually.
novice power though? It's at will, so but you're the only one damaging him.
You still have the billiard ball. In worst case, you can just throw it.
No, 'cause I
Nah.
want to get because I can't get into here because this is empty space. I'm sorry, viewers. This is boring as hell, but it's basically is that. Okay, you know what? Screw it. At this space, I'm gonna go over here, drag up my pull out my daggers, my minor action. I'm gonna roll for hit while screaming out, tactical advantage.
Just a second. Shouldn't the 2 enemies be actually closer to the door? Seems to be like a
They're
whole
in the
square away.
They're in the doorway. The 2
Then
kitchen
this-
is negative space.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's negative space right there.
We've said that several times.
So.
Alright.
Good. Sorry.
Wait,
Then
am I
then
positioned-
they might as well
still
be
hit-
adjacent.
Still hit
Gotcha.
beat. That is the question. My position. Can I still hit beats or no? Actually,
Yeah, you're matching.
You're
Like
just-
you're right next to him. You're just diagonal. Yeah, you can do
Yeah.
the way you
got
do
it. All right, I'm gonna roll the hit beans. It is 1d20 plus your modifier for the weapon.
Yeah,
Which would be intelligence
Yeah,
or
it's
dexterity, because it's a finesse weapon.
yeah.
There we go.
Holy
Let's play.
Nice.
And the weapon has a plus. Wait, because it's a finesse weapon, there's also its own accuracy modifier.
All right, I'm gonna check my listing here, and you're aiming for pork.
No beans.
Oh, you're aiming for beans.
Plus 3.
Yeah, that hits.
19.
Okay.
Or wait, is that targeting AC, Fortitude, Reflex, or Will?
Oh, it's a regular attack. It's AC. AC. It's a physical
AC.
attack. And
Okay,
AC.
okay.
The hit.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll
Okay,
damage.
so it's a D8 plus the modifier of the intelligence.
Yeah. Because it's a finesse weapon.
8.
Damn. It looks like
I
Beans
stabbed
is.
him. You're like tactical advantage.
Well, as you stab Beans with your rusty rebar knife, it doesn't look like that badger's doing very good. Blood is pouring out of him. Badger is now bloodied.
Yes.
Nice.
Yay! Thank you, viewers. I have the tactical advantage.
Apparently.
Oh god, he's got a fucking catchphrase.
God damn it.
Already.
Please no.
No, please.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Do it.
Alright, Carla, you're up next.
I got my good old drab.
Oh, by the way, In relation to Beans becoming bloodied, almost forgot.
Second one.
Beans stumbles back. Oh, this isn't fucking fair! Ah! Fucking cheating bastards! The what looked to be like very large, almost like football pads on his leather jacket seem to click and whir as they detach and begin to float. The plate off of his back and shoulders starts to unfurl and unfold into the unmistakable form of a shield bot.
Motherfucker.
Alright, and...
What does that do?
Alright, Wukong? Let's...
No.
Carla.
My turn?
Yeah, it's Carla.
Excuse
No,
me,
it's a reaction to him being bloodied.
Ah.
Because he stumbled out of the way, didn't he? I get an attack of opportunity.
Ah, that's right. If they move,
actually,
or otherwise ignore you.
He hasn't moved. He just detached those the shield bots from his body.
It's a reaction. Yeah. If
Yep.
they do any reaction type things around you, it's an attack of opportunity.
That is 17. That is 17 plus 3 versus your reflex there, Dap.
17 plus
3. So that's 17, 18, 19, 20 versus your reflex.
My reflex is 1 second.
16.
That's 16. Yeah.
16?
I thought your reflex was actually just a dex save.
No, reflex is an actual defensive value.
Yeah.
It automatically
Against certain
calculates
types
it.
of attack. Yeah, but most abilities I've seen aren't that high too.
You are pushed back 3 spaces.
Oh, I was going to go back 3 spaces anyway. But I was going to get there.
And now
Voluntary movement. Yeah. Oh boy.
you now have 3 shield bots that have flooded out to attack you.
To me,
Yeah, they moved in.
I'd like to say I still haven't thrown a punch yet.
Yeah,
Calm the fuck.
it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Everything is fine.
Yeah.
We're not. We're all gonna die. Yay! We die in glory! Tactical advantage!
Jesus Christ, shut the... sorry.
All right.
Well, I guess we got minions now.
So yeah, Carla, your go.
So I think I don't need to move because my targets are right in front of me. I got nothing else. So I try to.
Gonna claw these bastards up.
Well, I got me my machine grip too. It's
You can
not that
immobilize.
I only got my claws.
Yeah. Just
So-
wondering.
What makes more sense?
This is bad. My playlist has already run out, so I'm having to find random shit to put on.
We're sorry for thinking.
Exactly.
It's okay.
You're
It's a
fine.
new system. It happens.
You guys are getting used to it. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're all gonna die. Yay.
I mean,
Tactical
you might
disadvantage.
squid.
Tactical disadvantage.
Yeah, that's a major tactical
Let's
disadvantage.
see and compare. Maybe I can make something out of it. I think I actually go with my claws there.
Did you get 2 attacks?
And use my slashing claws, both of them.
You gotta roll each attack separately. Which you should be punished.
First of all, I get dexterity plus my
Oh.
level versus the oh god.
Give me a second, I'll check the roll for you.
Dexterity plus my level versus their reflex.
Oh yeah, that should be good.
So I
think it's a quick attack.
dex.
Alright. Wait, where did the +1 come from?
The level.
No.
Oh,
Yeah. Level.
okay.
Level.
So, and you are targeting one of the shield bots?
The one right in front of me.
Alright. The shield bot, and that is hitting its AC?
No.
It's reflex.
It's reflex. That is a hit,
Mm-hmm.
One's gone. He also gets.
and it what's it? You do not need to roll damage on it. It is a minion. You are able to destroy it. Go ahead and flavor how you wreck this this floating drone.
I get out my claws and slash from the bottom to the top. All the parts splatter, just across the room. My second claw is still tingling, wanting to slash the other one. Oh, wait, I just can.
No, you can only target one creature with this.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Too bad.
If he was still up, he'd get the second one. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got rid of one.
So it is destroyed. However, while he is destroyed, you trigger the the reaction ability for the shield bots, networked AI.
Ooh.
Shit.
As a free action, the shield bot is able to shift one square and use its Electrojolt ability. So, as such, with
Recharging.
yeah, we'll call it recharging.
Well,
I mean,
Electrojolt is a melee. The other shield bot floats into view after you finish breaking the other one, and its small little spindly arms arc towards you as electricity bolts between it. That is 19 versus your reflex.
oh, it's a draw.
To draw?
It's a
Then it
draw.
hits.
I got 2 extra.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I got 17 and a 2-point bonus.
If it's a draw, it still hits. Yep. 9 electric damage to you.
Ouch! This one is.
And that also is triggering on the other one out here, as it moves around, floating behind our security ninja. Gzzz. That is 12. What was it plus? Plus 4. 16 versus your reflex. There, Kuro.
What's
Yeah,
your
it
reflex?
That hits.
Dude,
9 damage.
Ouch.
You're not paying enough attention as you watch Carla getting electrocuted by the shield bot right there as one floats behind you, latching its claws onto you as a huge course of current arcs through your exoskeleton, causing it to convulse and hurt you as a result. Anything else, Carla?
well, you got a minor action.
I could still
Or
move.
movement.
I didn't even move yet.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't.
And they already triggered their opportunity attack, so. Yeah.
That is, no, that's at will. It's a triggered action. So they can still, you're still within their zone of threat. They can still keep at you. Unless you spend half your move to disengage.
Oh no,
To
it's
slide.
it's shift and you only
Yeah,
get to
yeah.
a square, sadly.
Yeah, sorry.
You can safely move 1 square though.
Yeah, you can get
Yeah,
some distance between you and the robots.
So it doesn't
I
fully
get-
have 2 attacks now? 'Cause
No.
No, it only is a single target ability. So she
Fine.
basically,
But I get a +1 of my on my speed though. Does
Oh.
that
No, but shift.
for my?
I mean, you can risk pulling out of its area of attack.
No. But safely, you can only move 1 square
Yeah.
if you shift. It has a limited amount you can move safely. So
I think
move a
I-
lot and risk it, or play it safe and move 1 square.
Oh, you know what? I risk it.
All right.
Let's
Let's see.
risk it. I move over there.
Uh,
What?
That's a hit. That's a hit.
that's a hit.
How did it hit?
Because it rolled a 16 plus the 4 versus your reflex. That's a 20 versus reflex. That's a hit.
With what did it hit?
Electrojolt.
Come.
As you move away from it, another arc of lightning cracks into the back of the android as she limps away from the enemy.
Okay, how much?
9 damage.
Can Goldie have Zemo's voice to take for it too?
Dap, you need to speak up, bud.
Fuck yeah,
Buddy,
man.
we did-
Can you not hear me?
You were like, yeah, you were like really quiet. there.
Roboting.
That's bizarre. No, I just want Feldy to have Zemo's voice from Saints Row 3.
Auto-tuned.
Oh my god.
I mean, considering the amount of...
I don't have an auto tune. Sorry.
Aww.
Right now, you're still twitching and shit from being electrocuted twice. You're all frazzled and like coughing up
Yeah.
smoke. Your hair is
An
like
auto
standing
tune.
on end and singed at the tips.
Yeah, we got auto tune.
No, not what I was paid for.
something like... I guess it's Wukong's turn now.
Wukong.
Wukong.
All right, Wukong, you are up, monkey.
See, monkey do.
Wukong.
That's what it says there.
After this turn, we're all gonna die. Touch
Actually, it says
damage.
Wukong on my name, but okay.
Or at least I am.
Wukong.
Yeah,
Monkey.
it's Wukong's. But I wrote Wukong because Wukong.
I would.
Dude, you got the skills for this.
I do.
That you do.
Just thinking about which one I want to do. Ape Rage, attack, strength plus my level, plus weapon accuracy if necessary, so... I will.
Just remember his.
I'm aware.
Okay.
I am going to move here. I'm still in this threat range, so I've not moved out of it.
Mhm.
There is attack opportunity yet. I would like to hit this one with Blackfire Teleport, which is a demon power, which allows me to teleport, which allows me to hit, but it also allows me to teleport from this location 3 squares. So that's 1, 2, 3, right?
You hit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hit with my dexterity plus my level versus its fortitude.
All right. Let's see what you can do.
1 second. Let me just get my character sheet up so I can reference for the roll. So that is a d20 plus my 3 dex plus my level, which is a +4.
No, +1, dude.
Plus
It's a
1.
level 1.
+4.
No, +4 total.
Total. Oh, okay.
And it will do 1d10 fire damage
Okay.
as well. Okay.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh.
Oh.
That does not hit. Your fire wicks off of the what's the hardened metal casing that the machine is covered in.
Do I still teleport, or do I teleport?
What
Is that hit dependent?
Yeah,
Or
you have
is it
to.
regardless?
You have to see if the thing says if it's hit dependent or not.
Your whole flames at your enemy and then teleport away. I don't think it says anything.
Oh yeah. You
Then
you
you
have
just
your So or let me see. I'm gonna look at your thing real
I'm
quick.
reading it now.
Didn't you read it in your sheet? Or
Yeah,
you did?
I literally just read it off on my sheet. Your whole black flames at your enemy and then teleport away. Doesn't say anything about it needing to
The
be.
sh-
Yeah,
I know what it is. Just give me a moment to come in before I go.
I'd also like to add that is a minor action with half of my move. I haven't done a standard yet.
Ooh, that's nice.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
No, I have my standard.
Still.
And T-Seps, you wanna cover your eyes for this one.
New world is. It's not Legion of Gold. It's where the demon thing is. By the way.
I
You wanna know?
think you do get your movement.
Oh boy.
Okay, awesome. Well, in that case, I would then teleport behind Beans,
All right.
and I'd like to use my standard action Alpha Mutation.
Really?
Yeah. It is a standard action. It is an Alpha Mutation.
Okay.
It's a dark power. It's called Light Burst, and the reason I called myself a walking flashbang grenade is, well, standard action, close, 5 square burst. Each creature in the burst, that's the target. The target is blinded until the end of my next turn. If I overcharge it, which I probably shouldn't do,
Yeah.
but-
Learn from me, dude.
I roll a d20 on a flip a coin basically, and on a 10, the target is blinded until it does a save for the damage, or on a 9 or lower, I ignite into flames, doing 5 fire damage, a d5 fire damage.
God
I
damn.
can't save again on my first check, but if I do a save for it in the next check, I will only take the 1d5 damage. So.
So-
Is that like a burst around you as well?
Yep, within 5 squares of me, anyone that can see me has to cover their eyes.
I remember
That is
I
huge.
posted up in Josh.
That is huge.
Remember, look at the rules there on Burst and Blast that I posted in the group, so you see how it functions. And that was a Burst 5. So yeah, Squigs, and
Gonna have to do a save.
yeah,
so
Squigs,
that's
Squigs and
1,
Kuro both will have to do a
2,
save.
3, 4, 5, 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
And again.
So my
Yeah, I'm good.
all of
I got
the
To be fair though, the walls would act as cover as well because it is a light energy. It's not smoke or explosives or anything like that.
yeah.
The
So
wall
it's a
does
plus.
act as
So that counts as a +2 to those around the corner.
So I teleport behind Beans and I yell, "Cordyceps, close your eyes!" Boom, and it just like boom, a flash of light, just like bright orange light flies from my skin. Just
Do you have to,
just stab you all.
Do you have to roll for it?
I do have to roll for it. However,
Okay.
So let's see if that happens.
Let's see if it's just a flash bulb or if it's flashbang.
So I don't have to roll for the initial attack, but I do want to overcharge it. So let's see.
Oh boy.
Attack overcharge. Oh boy.
Do
Oh.
you really want to do that?
Oh boy!
I'm gonna do it because I'm feeling spicy.
You're gonna end up with a failure.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Just barely.
you
barely.
lucky bastard.
God damn it! And I have a plus for the my overcharges.
Oh.
I wish I had a.
So yeah, that's. So
That
what?
does
what
mean that Squeakums is blinded until he can do a save.
say-
on it.
Let's see.
he's a blind shroom.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Blind.
That was bullshit.
Let's see.
For sure.
That's a standard action. Do I get any other kind of action now?
You did your minor that,
No,
did
he
you
actually
move?
continuous movement for the teleport.
Half of my movement. Teleport doesn't count as movement.
No, that's part of his ability. He still has his movement.
I still have my movement.
So you
Like,
can,
he's sure
you can
he's trying to
disengage.
move.
No,
I get another
You're kind
2
of
squares.
covered in there, but
no, I'm
let's see,
going
they're
over to
blind.
Murata.
Actually,
Okay, cool. Right. I think that's
does this
everything then.
flashbang allow you to activate a at-will ability?
Well, I mean, they are blinded.
Let's see. I like the bit where it says describing blinded condition. You can't see. Your targets have total concealment against you. You take a -10 penalty to perception checks. Did we mention you can't see? You grant combat advantage. You can't flank.
So, does this mean I get an attack of kind of a bonus attack on one of them?
No.
Okay. Well, in that case, I think that's everything then.
So they have to skip their turn.
No, but Gator.
Wait.
But,
You're not dazed.
my novice power is an at-will. Would that technically still count if it still got flashbang? Would still go off?
At wills only function on your turn unless it's a.
Just means you keep doing them as how many times you.
Yeah. It's like a cantrip or a basic attack in 5e.
Yeah.
Oh, I better mark that. So alphas.
Yeah. All our novice powers are as well.
So you can save against it. The save should be the save DC should just be besting 10.
Yeah.
Should I roll for save?
At the beginning of your turn, you're allowed to do it.
Save.
So, that is it for Wukong. So it is Pork and Bean's turn finally.
They're gonna save versus blindness then?
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay, Beans was able to look away in time because you shouted. Pork, however, is fucking blind as shit right now. The pig is squealing as he's rubbing his eyes in pain. And the robots, their optic sensors, one of them was looking away so it wasn't burnt, whereas the other one was looking directly at you. It was tracking you as you teleported.
Which one?
It's gotta be.
This one over here, that one.
Oh.
He's
Blinded.
the one that's blinded. This one was turned away because you lit it on fire and teleported, so it was looking this way.
Oh yeah.
So it didn't see shit. So
Yeah.
you are.
Oh.
Let's see. Where is the blind icon?
It should just be an eye.
It should be just an eye, but it doesn't seem to have it. So we're just gonna use.
Yeah.
Something for it.
We're just gonna use that for it. A little cross mark.
That little-
Can't see.
That little red.
Poor-
red bit.
Poor Pork. Poor Beans. You guys are kicking the shit out of these fucking. These are basically the Vulcan
the hell?
skull.
How the hell are we even winning? This isn't even going well for us. God damn it, we're kicking their asses. I don't want to see when shit does work out.
Wait, what do you mean this isn't going well for us?
Trust me. This isn't us at our best.
Okay, so
This could be a lot better.
I
but
already took way too much damage to say that it's going well.
yes, Quicks is getting the. Well, I guess you're right. Everything's going well.
Beans is going to use his his ability, Clever Shot.
Oh boy.
I'm fucked.
Let's see here. Let me pull up Beans' sheet real quick. Page 109.
I love Zeta's reaction in the chat. It is this fight is pure chaos.
Yeah.
Well, it is
It
a
is.
bar. It is a literal ball. Yeah, GammaWorld and barroom brawl. Also, several of the dancers in the go-go cages are screaming right now in terror because they're locked in those cages.
Have you ever heard a fox scream? That is some terrifying shit.
Yeah,
Depends on what
That's like a
scream
cross
about.
between a rabbit getting run over and like the horns of the end of the world.
Oh my
Might
god.
fucking
free them
terrifying.
later. Maybe they think us.
Hey, if I get a plethora, if I get like a fox girl harem to follow me around, I'm more than happy with that. Oh,
You and
we're
Josh
free
both.
for my shit.
So that is 16 plus. All right, that is 16, 21. Beans does hit Wukong, or Mukong, I should say, and he is dealing. He is dealing 1d8.
Hang on, he's blinded for this turn, at least.
No.
No.
Is he not?
He
He
isn't-
passed the save.
He saved.
passed the save.
He was
Pork
was
who's
able to
blinded.
turn
Yeah,
away.
pork is blinded. What was it? The batter beans. He shook it off. So that is 9 physical damage, and until the start of his next turn, you are now granting combat advantage to enemies adjacent to you. So
That's too
Beans slips to the side, holding his gut as he lifts his EM rifle and fires a volley at Wukong. Crack! Pop, pop, pop!
So just to get this right, me and Pork are both giving combat advantage to each other.
Yeah, so it basically cancels out at this point.
Right, okay. Well,
So-
kind of. But we just deal more damage.
Yeah.
No, it's +2 to hit.
So Pork is now wheeling around blindly, slamming his fists around. It cracks into the wall and breaks masonry off. Yeah, he doesn't hit shit. He is blind as fuck right now. He's still squealing in agony. When I find you, I'm gonna rip your dick off, you fucking monkey prick!
I'd like to like whisper into his ear from one side of his head and like be in the other side of his head, like, and I'm gonna rip your legs off.
He swings that fist around, just barely missing you.
Oh, I feel like Jet Li in the film.
Yeah, roll my dice to tactical disadvantage.
Speaking of tactical disadvantage, the drone that isn't blind has turned to,
Oh,
it turns to look at Squig menacingly.
Even the robot's done with the puns.
Whereas the one that is currently attacking Kuro, yeah, it's just sparking wildly as it's spinning around in place. And that concludes the enemy's turn. Kuro, you're up.
go on, dude. Do a sprout.
Cyborg
First, I'll do
Ninja,
that.
come on, Cyborg Ninja. Frank Yeager.
House kick.
I'm gonna hop up and take one step to flank on the other side of this robot real quick. Right there.
Yeah, shift 1 square.
Not shift. Just stand up and just gonna take that one step. No shift. No disengage. None of that.
Just. You're good. You're not running away from it, so you're good.
All right.
That
It
should-
gives you a +2 to hit him because he's granting combat advantage right now.
Yeah, because he's blinded, yeah.
But if I actually take one more square away from this thing, would that actually have sparked an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, it will. He'll be
you
at
try and
disadvantage,
if you
but-
ignore, if you ignore it,
Yeah, if you
So-
ignore the zone of control
Yeah.
around any enemy, yeah, they'll get you.
you're gonna get.
Well, the bottom one should have it now, and yeah, the bottom one can have an attack of opportunity, right? Let it go. Come on, bring it, bring that attack of opportunity.
You have to move out of his.
Come on.
You have to move out of his zone of
The
control.
not blind one, I moved out of its zone of control.
Oh,
No, dude,
oh,
you're
right,
still
right,
engaged
right,
in
right.
Melee then. No, you're still engaged in melee with the top one. We were never adjacent to the bottom one.
He was adjacent to the bottom one.
Ah, yeah. Then
All right, and that is
hit, fail.
16 versus reflex.
Yeah, he's it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh boy.
The moment that I start to get electrocuted, the armor on my body starts to glow and sparks back, and you just see the robot disappear.
Oh,
You died?
you're gonna have to explain this one.
Is the antimatter passive? Anyone tries to?
My antimatter passive, anytime that I get attacked by an attack of opportunity, I immediately deal 5 damage back to them.
You still take the 9 damage, but yeah, you cause a spectacular blast. The robot to cease to exist, as black, like it looks like black smoke is sort of like coiling off of you from where you were electrocuted.
People
Little
hitting
sparks
current
and
is a
pops.
horrible idea.
Yeah. So, this guy is
Gone.
toast. He's a pile of burning slag on the floor. Fizzling. Really.
And for your actual attack, dude.
Blind road.
Oh.
Yeah.
Still hit robot versus
Well, that's
AC.
right. Doesn't it only have like 5 hit points?
How did you do it? You did a melee attack. You dealt. You got 12 versus their. I'm imagining AC.
Well, 12 plus 2 versus AC.
12 plus 2
Because of
versus
the
AC.
advantage.
So that's 14. Let me see. Scrolling.
So
Nasty bugs. Okay, here he is. That's right on the nose. That hits.
Well, I hit for 6 damage.
Yep, it explodes.
gone. Awesome.
Double kill.
Oh! Technically, he should have been able to use his shift ability, but I derped and forgot about that, so bad on me.
It was blinded. It couldn't go anywhere. They didn't see what was going on.
Yeah, I could accept that. That works.
Its hive mind brain, the other half of its eyes just went dark.
Yeah.
And then it
So-
got chased ninja style.
So now it's just back down to a bloodied beans and pork.
Round 2 is gonna start then.
If that's the last of what Carl can do.
Yeah, that's
Got
all I
anything
can.
left in the back? Yeah.
All right, John.
John.
Let's let's see.
Okay. Place it.
Up.
Help our
You-
comrade with their quarter
Hey,
controls.
Dude, come on.
You regain control.
Holy shit, dang fuck. Okay, I'm going to shift. Not shift.
No.
Do I have line of sight to beans or pork?
You have line of sight to beans, but not pork.
Okay, time to take care of that little shit. I'm gonna go for because I have duality on. First attack, sling on him. I am going to use my hypercog, no, just regular attack.
All right.
Then roll. Yeah, still within range, I believe. D20. Plus 4. This is my weapon modifier.
Alright.
Just add. Yeah, it's easy to just add it in the end. Which is weapon plus dexterity. Roll D20. 18 plus
That's a
8.
hit.
26. Boom. Oh,
That's
for
a
the
hit.
first one. Let's just calculate damage for the second one.
Go ahead and what's the damage that you're dealing?
I am dealing 1d8 damage plus roll.
Well, go ahead and roll your damage. Alright, let's see.
7 plus 4 dexterity.
That's 11.
11.
And flavor it.
Ha ha! Tactical advantage.
Yeah, there's a blur. It's been just speeds and high pace rotation, and the steel ball bearing comes out at the same speed a bullet would, just going through the badger's head to one side to the other, painting a fine pink mist behind him. He's dead before he can even hit the ground.
Indeed, Beans wobbles in place, seemingly blinking for a moment before slumping down to his knees and hitting the floor with a splat.
I'm going to
There are more screams erupting from the panicked patrons in the area as they hear that sickening crunch.
I'm going to use my movement action before my my second attack one.
Okay.
I'm going to move towards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares. Just another blur of speed.
All right.
And is Pork still granting combat advantage?
Yeah, Pork is still granting combat advantage. He's still blind.
No, D20. 12 plus 8. That's a 20.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. Okay.
Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, that'll hit.
Yay!
Roll
I
1,
can see
8.
Squid's character doing all these cheers of support. Well,
Completely blind, but still just optimistically hoping everything's going okay.
everything's growing great. Shit. Oh god.
No, we're having a positively punctuous time of puncturing the people of Comfort.
Oh, God.
3, 4, that's a 7.
7 damage to Pork. All right.
Pork. Another swift hit.
The shot seems to be practically absorbed by his adipose tissue, but from the squealing, you might have heard him, or he might still be screaming about being blind. It's hard to tell.
Told you I was gonna carve you up, you son of a bitch.
Nicely said.
Alright.
And I got a minor action. I pretty much can't use up at the moment, so that covers me.
All right.
Do your thing.
And so whoever's next is next.
That is me. Now, what do I have to do?
You're safe. What's Squid's save?
It is just beat 10. So roll a d20 and see if you can beat 10.
Probably not, but I just hope so. Ha ha!
Holy shit.
There you go.
I get hypersensitive shit.
Everything has come back into perfect focus. If anything, you might have needed LASIK before, but now you're perfectly fine. It's like, holy shit, you can see clearly for the first time in a long time.
I can feel now the rain has
Did I,
Oh shit! I
kill
forgot my
the,
mic was up here.
did I,
I
did
throw
I kill the
up.
yeast infection in your eyes, mate, or something?
So, what are you doing,
No,
Squid?
now I sacrifice you, my monkey friend.
Hmm.
I gotta get the pun. All right.
Pork is still screaming as you're punning, so it's kind of like lost to the ether at that point.
The pork is having a bad punctuation when it comes to the puns. Too bad. Oh well. Time to make a good old-fashioned bacon BLT. Ha ha ha! I'm sorry. To tell you the truth, my porky person, I wanted to do is at least play a good game. You know, maybe something on chess, checkers, maybe even Parcheesi.
Mm. What are you doing, Squid?
Squigs is the only person who can take near as much advantage of
Free action.
yeah, talking as a free action.
Oh well. In which case, I will move forward. To our porky.
You can move diagonal, but you cannot move forward because Pork is literally right in front of you. Okay.
Yeah.
Move diagonal to our porky companion, and which I'll say I will roll for that, which would be a D20 for hit plus 3 with my intelligence modifier, and shit.
You're trying to shank him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Well.
You go in for the strike and instead are forced back by his flailing metal fists. You try again and instead you're just buffeted back.
Okay. I get that. I guess I'll have to end my turn, sadly enough. Yay. Fuck me. God damn it. We're all gonna die. Tactical disadvantage.
Calm down, dude.
Ah,
You'll be fine, don't worry.
Alright.
My turn then.
Carla, you're up.
well then, let's get this party started
Oh yeah.
on this Saturday night.
Actually, oh my god, you're all dogpiling him. Even if he gets one hit out, he's gonna take so many.
Oh, I've not begun.
He can't focus on everyone at once.
I've not begun yet.
I have not. You have not yet begun to fight.
Yeah. Indeed.
Well, it's more for the fact it's that he's gonna go after 2 targets. He's going after the monkey or he's going after me.
Oh,
Most
he's
likely
going
he's going after me
Whoever
because
he
he's probably
does.
more annoyed about me and my bad talking than he is
No,
about
no,
the monkey
no.
flashbanging him.
I just
Oh,
blinded
you're
by
underestimating his rage
Yes.
towards the monkey.
Guys, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Just
I'm sorry.
saying.
Go on.
I think I move over there
Okay.
You gotta.
so that I can properly aim.
Right
Of
on.
course, my femme fatale.
My claws want a bit of action.
So you're gonna use those throwing spikes?
Oh, of course I do.
Alrighty.
I think that's going to be
Roll 1d20, then add your dexterity, which is
1d20 plus the dexterity.
Dex modifier, so to be.
dex modifier in your weapon. So just
Are
roll
you max
1d20,
dex?
then add. Yeah, she's dex.
Yeah,
because
she's
a
plus
fighter.
4.
Okay, so.
She's plus 4.
She does her pulls like me for ranged attacks, basically. So
it's-
roll 1d20, and then you're gonna add an 8 to the final result to see if you hit or not.
Just fucking baseball slug the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see what's. Oh!
10.
Oh!
As it were, with how you had hid them beforehand, you sort of ended up squishing them with your robot grip. And so the weight is a little bit off on a few of these as you throw it. The throwing spike embedding itself into the wall.
This was very bad. This was very, very bad.
I can say that again. Tactical disadvantage.
I guess they got more like there. Or
Yeah.
there.
Hey, everyone misses.
I mean, at least you didn't hit one of us.
Yeah.
That is true.
That's still on the menu unless we finish this guy fast.
Rather a wall than my neck.
Yep.
Yeah, but who knows? Maybe maybe our little kitty friend over here is a amethyst deceiver.
It's not a mushroom.
Bashing my head into the table. Anyways,
You're gonna-
Carla, was there anything else that you planned on doing this turn?
It's yeast mushroomish.
Oh,
It's infecting us.
God damn it! It's growing on everybody like a fungus.
No, it's more like a more rotting onto you. You know, like a jelly rot, or maybe it's a little bit more of a tar spot.
God damn it! Anyways,
Squaggins,
So-
are you still the closest one to me? I guess so.
Pretty much.
no, Karn is the closest one to you.
Yeah.
All right, so I imagine that's the end of your turn, Carla.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wukong,
Ape rage.
Wukong,
Ape rage.
Ape Rage.
Believe it or not, that is the Simian novice move.
Okay,
Yeah, it
it's a at-will standard action.
okay,
Obviously, I get combat advantage on this one.
yes.
So
So
the
plus
attack
two.
is my strength plus my level plus my weapon accuracy. So that is 1
Eh.
second.
So plus 2 on top of all of that for your
That's-
combat advantage.
yeah.
Well, you gotta roll.
That
Four.
is 4 strength.
Mhm.
Plus
Yeah.
my level is now 5. So total. Plus my weapon accuracy. Now, if I remember correctly, that's a plus
2.
3.
No, plus. Yeah, plus 3 again because I got
Yeah.
the finesse one.
It's plus 3. So it's a plus 3. So that's what? That's
8. You
8.
had an 8.
8
Yeah.
overall.
Roll d20 plus 8. Come on, dude.
Come on.
What'd you talk about, my mom?
Make it
about
happen. Make it happen, dude.
What the fuck did you say about my mama?
That's a hit.
That's a
That's a hit.
25. Now that's, if I remember correctly, this deals extra damage.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I think
No.
plus I get
Oh, Ape Rage, if you hit. If you hit.
to my next attack roll against
Yeah,
the target.
plus 1d6 plus your strength modifier plus your level damage. You
1d6.
get a plus 2 power bonus your next attack roll against the target for the end of your next turn.
Yeah, so that's the damage, isn't it? Plus, obviously, my weapon damage as well, right?
Mhm.
yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so that's a 1d6, a 1d12, plus my dex, my strength modifier.
You
your
can add
physical
both
damage.
dex and strength. Unless
Well, I've got both because it's a dex weapon, but the
the power
the
granting
power
you
uses strength, so
is the bone. Is the next
so
one.
that's a 1d6. Oh shit!
There you go.
There you go.
Maxing it out.
A 1d12.
Holy shit!
Oh boy!
Where is this roll with Owl Hoot?
Yeah, I
Oh,
wish I had it. And that is that is how much is that in total? That's
Plus,
hang on a
That's
sec, hang on a
that's
second.
that's 17 so far.
15 plus 3 from my dexterity.
Okay.
That's 18. Plus 4 from my strength.
that's 22.
Yeah, 22. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Fair enough.
Let's see here. Let me add that up. You said 22, right?
I think so. Yeah.
22.
Plus a 3 plus 4 for my strength and dex.
Holy fuck! I can't believe I'm saying this, but that's a one-hit KO on pork.
Although I need to
Fucking believable.
Where's this? Fuck.
No cat.
Go ahead and flavor it. Like how
Yeah.
how do you lose your shit and fucking cave this fat fuck? I mean, he's about almost 3 times your size.
Okay, so he had robot
Weapon.
legs, did you say, or
Yeah.
robot arms?
Robot hands,
hands.
like robot like cybernetic hands.
Okay, so the way I
Hey.
see this guy is he
Weapon.
called me a monkey, didn't he?
Yeah, he called you a monkey
You all know
several
that's
times.
a little bit of a sore spot for me. So I sweep the legs
Uh,
with my staff.
No, he's already on the ground. He's blind.
No, he's not on the ground.
Yeah, he's been swinging around and breaking concrete and shit.
I sweep the legs with my staff. I catch one of the arms and rip it from his body.
Holy
Throwing it
shit!
across the room. I grab the staff. I've got like a sword, and I just start whacking him in the head so hard, repeatedly, just caving him in, while screaming, and whilst I'm ooking, smoke is coming out of my mouth, and my eyes are glowing red. Beating the shit out of him, just flatten his head to blue.
You have absolutely brutalized Pork. He is dead. He is dead as fuck right now.
I believe the proper terminology is tenderized.
Yeah.
So we're going to have pulled pork tonight?
Wait, quick question. Quick question, my companions, for the time being. Might I have some assistance in taking these two bodies and what to have for further experimentation?
Wait, Twigs, we don't know if we're out of combat yet.
That's true. Sorry about that.
Speaking of such, as the last gurgling cry escapes the lips of our porcine friend,
I smell stone in here.
Oh my god, it's a mess. Keep going.
All of a sudden, the doors to the VIP lounge come open, and a very well-dressed android walks out, looking absolutely perturbed at this turn of events.
Are we? Just to clarify,
Actually, I haven't finished my move yet.
That's the whole thing. Are we in combat?
You're still in combat.
I hadn't finished my turn.
Go on.
I haven't moved at all.
I know you haven't moved. This is in response to you killing him off.
Okay.
This fella ends up walking out and sees what's going on, and he just simply snaps his fingers as out of various crenellations on the roof, you see.
We don't see him.
Oh boy.
Yeah, not yet. I'm still describing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see quite a few more shield bots descending.
Well, we're boned.
No.
Tactical disadvantage.
Oh shit.
You really wanted to kill us off the first day.
No.
Quick.
If you're gonna die like a man, or
Yeah, that's true.
feline android thing.
All I know is they're all in a very
I'm
bad
not
time.
complaining.
Nobody comes into our house and fucking disrespects like this.
Why did you come to my house and disrespect like this, then?
You made one mistake. You pissed us off.
You know how hard it is to get those screen doors? They're incredibly expensive.
The android just simply crosses his arms, snaps, and points directly at the pair of you.
Oh, great. Oh, wait.
Anyways, Depp, what's the rest of your turn?
I wanted to move and recover those pistols.
As it goes,
Looting isn't after combat thing or something.
Well, I was recovering them for you, but never mind.
Recovering Badger's pistols would that would require a full turn to go over his corpse and pick him up.
Well, in that case, 1 second. I'm gonna run out to here.
Okay.
Oh shit. And I'm just gonna be like softly ooking under my breath. like growling and like spitting brimstone and shit.
You're covered in gore right now too, so this is a
Yeah.
lovely image.
And I just want to lift my staff to the android and go, you! And then we're done.
Alright. As you do so, the android shakes his head, and let me make sure that I'm on the right fucking layer so I can do this. The android simply walks back into the VIP lounge, fading from sight as the machines all swarm forwards.
Oh boy. That.
Well,
Show that on stream.
Yeah.
Gotta show that on stream. I'm the evil monkey in the closet.
Yeah, you are the evil monkey in the closet.
well, I hope you guys the best of luck in your endeavor.
Holy shit.
This is just best.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's
Oh, those. Oh.
basically, by the way that it looks,
Oh, those robots are gonna regret the fuck out of that.
As they surge forward, the ones in contact begin their assault run. Oh, holy shit.
grit.
Oh, the one attacking Bar, crit failed.
Oh!
So it's a one.
Yeah, he rolled a 1.
It's going to blow up.
Chain reaction, mental failure, they're all connected.
Yep.
This can't register in a conscious level.
Wait, no, it's
It's bait.
Boom, 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 boom.
I think
Hmm?
But yeah, just the one attacking me failed.
Dice
Yeah,
really like
he
this,
he
mate.
failed. Let me see here. I'm pulling up my crit table. Ah, damn it. Crit.
What?
Oh, the crit fail table. Fumble charts. Who wants to roll a D100?
Oh, I'll do it.
All right.
Yeah, who's the lucky one? Yeah, you seem to be the lucky one, Dapper. This is gonna go.
22.
You rolled a
22.
22. The robot seems to be a little bit on the cheaper end, as it sparks violently. Its own electricity seems to have fried its motivators. The thing spins in place. It is dazed. So the next one attacking Wukong. It zips around trying to shock him, but the monkey keeps grounding it out with his staff. Rest the pepperonis, buddy. Kuro gets hit.
No!
What?
No,
Wait,
yeah.
wait.
20V reflex.
Forget it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anyone
Wow.
trying to hit him is gonna regret
Get
it
hit.
right about now.
But
Yeah.
how much?
Wait.
20. Alright, it's not 20. It's, what's it, 9 damage. 9 electric.
Got 1 HP left.
Wait, was Carla who? Wait, it was Carla who got.
No,
attacked or
Kuro.
Kuro got attacked.
Yeah.
Not Carla.
Never
You
mind.
hit one of them.
Wait, doesn't that trigger the
Does that trigger your ability there,
antimatter?
Josh?
Anyone taking shots?
Yeah, that would.
No, it's only attack opportunities.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Technically, they should have.
Yeah, just regular attacks are fine. Okay.
Yeah. So, zap. How much HP do you got left, bud?
It's right there. I already put it in.
I don't see.
3.
It's in chat.
3 HP. Here.
Oh.
Chat.
Time for if you got a minor action, that would be the time for. Oh no, it's not your action yet.
Yeah.
Just-
And one's what's it? The other one's gonna be attacking Carla. Oh, Carla.
Please, no.
He got a crit.
No.
He got a crit.
You gotta roll a new character, buddy.
No, wait,
No,
no. She's unconscious. She was only really dead if she gets her bloodied value in damage. From
All right, let's see.
She's incapacitated for sure. She's gonna need
Who
to
wants
destabilize
who
her
wants
heal.
to who wants to roll the dice of destiny?
I will.
D100.
Let's see.
Oh,
D100.
God. D100.
What if you hit 100? Is it good?
30.
You rolled a 30. Let's see here. So,
I'm dead.
it got a important system in your body, 2 times damage. So that is 18 damage, electrical.
That's more than your. Oh fuck.
Rest in pepperonis.
Wait, how much is your total HP?
Total 28.
28. So what is your bloodied value then? 28. Half of that is
14.
14.
14.
Holy shit! Yeah, you are. You are a toasty cat. Oh,
First section. Here we go.
I'm sorry, Feldy. I'm sorry. Tell you what. Because I still like this character. And I'm not actively trying to wipe you out totally. Give me a D20 roll.
Oh god.
I mean, she didn't take that much damage. We could have actually.
Critical fail.
16.
You survive, just barely. You are unconscious. Your system shut down, but it managed to shut off your core.
Just in time.
Yeah, just in time to keep you from.
Frying.
Yeah,
Guys,
frying
we
out.
need a mechanic.
I am a
We need
mechanic.
someone. Actually, just. I don't
I
want to
love
let them here,
mechanic.
but
Kuro, you're gonna be taking another hit now, buddy. And this one's at advantage because you're flanked. Doesn't hit, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. He rolled a 9.
I can still feel the tingling.
You hear a shock, the electric whir behind you as you jump out of the way as a bolt of electricity nails into the floor, scorching the carpet where you once stood.
There's probably a lot of blood where that little spot is, actually.
It was pretty
charred-
well. Blood is a excellent conductor, as you well know.
Yeah, it's actually charred flesh, so me and like take your pick on that one. So, any more robots going to do anything fun?
That would be the end of the mob's turn.
Can someone please drag me out of there?
someone drag you or even stabilize you would be good.
Yeah, they're gonna need to stabilize you. You need to.
That is a science check, by the way.
No, I
Yeah.
thought it was a mechanics check. She's a robot.
No,
Yeah.
I think
In that
No.
no, it's science.
All right, in that
Same
case,
skill
let's
for
dive
organ-
into it.
Yeah, when it's your turn anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start
What
off
do you
with a
get-
minor action to
Actually, Gator, you might want to look up stabilization rules because there's some effects involved. I remember browsing them through them, but I can't spell everything off the top of my head.
Good call.
That kitten. That kitten is so sad.
So who's
Yeah,
what do I
it's
roll
Kuro.
for the second wind again?
Second wind?
Yeah.
That is minor. You use a minor to regain HP.
Yeah, but like, what do you roll
Half-
for your?
Yeah, you just do the second one. You get half your HP back.
Yeah.
That's a minor action. Boom.
Or wait, let me double check on what second wind. Yeah.
But it should be what it. I wasn't sure I wouldn't mention it, but yeah.
Let's see
Once.
here. Second wind. The second wind action is a standard action. I was wrong on that. That allows a character to spend a healing surge to regain hit points and gain +2 bonuses to all defenses until the start of the character's next turn. The character can use the second wind action only once per encounter. Like an encounter power, the second wind is renewed after a short rest or extended rest. There are also powers that allow a character to spend healing surges without using a second wind. Alright. So do you have the value for what your second wind is supposed to be? Because I think it's
14.
supposed to... It's 14? Okay.
Should be half HP, right?
Yeah. I think so. I thought it was a quarter, but I'm apparently wrong.
I think it's half.
Let me see what a healing surge is. Yeah, it's a quarter. It is a quarter. Health surge is 1/4. So regain 1/4 of your maximum HP, and you gain +2 to all your defenses.
Neat.
Cool. That's just enough to get killed on the next turn.
I mean, you could.
I mean, I literally I can't move or run away because I'll die.
If they hit you. You're using your standard, you still got your movement action, dude.
And a minor.
By the way, I already rolled my next one. I know what I'm going to play.
Don't forget, if you step away and get an attack of opportunity on you from these guys, you instantly fucking kill them.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them that are gonna get fried. Like fuck.
Alright, I got this.
Alright.
It's a minor action to try and make sure Feldy doesn't liquefy, right?
You need to be jinxed.
I mean, she can. She's going to be rolling a death saving. She has 3 chances.
But I mean, just stabilize her would be a science check.
She can.
With,
no. She can stabilize herself and get back up. Remember 4E rules. So, if she manages to succeed on a saving throw, a saving throw on her own, she can revive at 1 HP. But if she fails,
what my question is, I understand that she can save her life on her own. That's cool. Yeah, I get that. But what would it be to pick her fat ass up?
That would probably be a standard action. That actually would be a standard action to pick her up.
Well, not carry her. I mean, just
stabilize her. Same thing. It would take a standard action because you're actually having to make concerted effort at that point.
Yeah, dude. Okay. You're already burning yours.
Well, I already don't have a standard action, so I mean that's the end of my turn.
Why do you not have a standard action?
Because I just used it for second wind. It's a standard action.
Yeah, that's right. And you have nothing that you can do for your...
I have nothing that requires minors, and if I move, I'm definitely going to explode along with all of them, but I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? I have a very horrible idea.
Oh, dear.
Can't you shift as well?
I mean, he can shift 1 square and try and fall back.
I'm gonna jump off this ledge right here and see if I can just land safely on the table below.
I mean, you should be able to land pretty safely there. Though, that is going to be the attack of opportunity from From 3. No, that's
5.
4.
5.
Yeah, that's 5. Holy shit, you better be
They
praying.
all have to beat 17, so... If
All
not,
right.
I mean, they still all, that's 5 dead.
You had to say it.
He fucked up. He's dead, isn't he?
Calm down, he still needs to take a fuck ton of damage.
One already got a crit.
Oh
Miss.
The other one. Miss.
Miss. That's a hit. That is a miss. That is a hit. So, 2 hits and a crit. Should I be the one to roll it, or do you guys want to roll it?
What is it, a 1d100?
1d100.
You do it.
16.
Oh my god, I win. All of them die, the robot
Oh,
explodes, and I just earned this club full of hot scrolls.
Calm down.
Alright, so at 69... Holy shit!
Whoa.
What?
What?
Yeah, Kuro's down. Kuro's flat down.
Fuck.
3 times damage, roll dex or be knocked down. So that's 9 times 3, that's 27 damage.
Oh, he's equipped. Does he take anyone with him?
I take 3 of them with me. All 3 that attacked me. The other 2 didn't land hits, so they don't die with me.
Isn't it just triggering the attack of opportunity, hit or miss?
No, they actually have to hit with the attack of opportunity.
So
He takes 3.
So he takes 3 with him as he his suit overloads and blasts out a wave of antiparticles. All right, Josh.
Antimatter.
I'm gonna give you the
Comfy.
same give you the same chance that I gave Feldy. Roll for your life, boy. Roll 1d20.
Oh!
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Looks like that was over.
Bro.
Yeah.
How is it we joined?
They got all
Get
these
the
like high
JavaScript
20s
out.
and high stuff earlier, so I mean, I got the short end of the stick.
Get the JavaScript out and roll yourself in your character.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's been slow.
So Kuro's down, unfortunately.
No,
He exploded.
Yeah.
Kuro is he fucking he is the containment suit that he was built with kaboom. It was overloaded by all of the security bots electrocuting him, and it detonated. Alright. That ends Kuro's move.
Daddy boy, the pipes.
Holy shit. John, your move.
Okay, I am going to use my novice speedster power.
Okay.
Here we go. Which is quick attack. I'm going to shift 2 squares.
Okay.
1, 2. Going to make my attack. Oh, by the way, don't I have to roll? Yeah. There's that pesky question of who the fuck's in control actually. This turn.
Oh, right.
Sorry, I can't pick anything until.
You're fine. You're maintaining control. Stink Meter's trying to fight to gain control, but you managed it.
2 square, shift 2 squares.
Yeah, go on.
Mukong is not going to interfere with my line of sight.
No.
I'm going to make my first attack. 20. We're just gonna add the +8 now to the accuracy.
Okay.
20.
That's a hit.
Yeah. To the furthest bot.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's just check damage. Which is... Fuck. What was it again? Just let me check my gear real quick. Which is 1d8 with the sling. Plus 4, 2, plus 6.
6. It's just the fact that it hit. It killed it. It's a minion.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, boom.
And the end of that attack resolved. I'm gonna shift an extra 2 squares.
Okay.
1, 2, adjacent. Sorry, no, I was here. 2. And I'm going to do my second attack.
Okay.
To hit
Which one?
the other furthest.
This one?
The furthest one possible. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you. 20 plus 8.
Alright. Are you gonna hit it?
20. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a hit. That's a hit.
That's
Kaboom! You blow up another one.
Yeah, just fast balling those ball bearings into them. And I'm going to use my I'm going to use my can I revive her with my minor action?
With Feldy, no, you need a standard action to
yeah,
apply
okay,
medical aid.
Then okay, then I'm good. Oh no, I still got my actual movement action because I just shifted to my speed to novice power. I can move a fuck ton. I'm going to go for cover right now,
Alright.
and that covers my ass.
Right out.
Will do. Doc.
Doc! Doc!
Turn. Fine,
There's-
fine.
there's
my
people-
turn. Yep.
I need
There's-
a medic! Oh wait.
There's-
I
Actually,
need a mechanic!
Yep. Either way,
Alright.
Doc.
in that case, I will move over towards the little robot over here. See if I can roll mechanic to revive her.
Science.
It's science.
Wait, is that science or mechanics?
It's science.
It's science.
Science? Got it.
Science.
Science!
Yep, she's back up. She's at 1 HP.
Yes! Woo!
I believe that
You're
will
still
end my
prone, but
turn. No, I wasn't prone. I was.
no.
No. Feldy.
Yeah, Feldy
Oh,
is
she's
prone.
still prone.
Yes,
Okay.
she is prone and
Well, is that
bleeding.
minor or major action using
Crispy cat.
I'm
what's the
I'm not
standard action?
bleeding.
that? Standard action?
I
Yeah.
can't bleed. I'm an
Oh,
android.
standard action? In which case, I will end my turn. Because that was my major action.
Mhm.
Alright.
Alright.
Lucky boy.
Let's just
No,
say.
no, it's Carla actually because she's revived now. Should get your second breath in, I guess.
Okay, how far can I move?
You got a pretty good.
Hmm?
You could get up and still move half, which is you usually have 6 squares plus 1
Right.
from your feline.
Yeah.
So you have 3 left, I believe, to move.
I think I better move back a tad. There, right?
Yeah, it's still possible. Use your main action to heal yourself.
With what?
Second one is just an inherent ability, just you bringing yourself back up.
Yeah.
Second one is just like you literally just catching your breath and refocusing on the fight.
Okay, do I need to roll anything
No.
for that?
You just recover a quarter of your HP.
Yeah.
What?
A quarter of your total HP. Add it to your current HP. So, your total HP normally is
28.
so a quarter of 28 is so half of 28 is 14. Half of that is 7. So regain 7 HP, and you gain +2 to all of your defenses for the until your next turn.
I said 7 twice before I forgot. Oh yeah, I'm on press to talk now.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Well, then that's all.
Alright. Though, if anything, you're trying. Wukong! Come on, Hail Mary that shit, man.
Yeah.
There are four security bots left.
Can he technically within the centralized? I was gonna say, couldn't he?
I
is he
can't
still
do a
able to
spinning
use
attack.
flashbang again?
No, I'm not. No, it's an alpha mutation.
No, they are ready until the end of the encounter, dude. They're not like your origin powers. They're on. Does it got a standard action to do?
But yeah, it's a standard action, but it means I won't be able to do anything else.
We just need him.
I mean, if you
You know
blind all
what,
of
right,
them,
just-
if you blind all of them, that puts you guys in a very favorable position.
It does. You're right. I can't use my origins again, can I?
Nah. Wait, your novice stuff is at will.
Yeah, all novice abilities are at will.
So if I wanted to, could use my demon again.
Teleportation, yeah. Thing.
Well, in that case, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit the one in front of me with my novice power, which is my dex, my level, plus my attack, versus it's 40, it's 4.
Okay.
So to do this, I need to roll my dex plus my weapons attack, which is a d20 plus 6 in total, plus my level, which is 7.
Okay.
So that's a 20d plus 7. I think that's everything, and then I get to teleport 3 squares. Oh, and that's an at-will action, so I get to use a standard after that.
No, at will just means you can keep doing it.
Shit. Wait, instead of the buff.
Hold on. I don't hit it, but I still get to
Move the 3 squares.
move, and I...
So that's 10 versus their fort?
No, I did I hit it?
You didn't.
Their fort.
No, 'cause that's the roll to hit it, that wasn't the damage. Shit, did I roll? Oh, fuck, I rolled damage, but I didn't hit it anyway, because I rolled 3,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. Okay, cool. Well, in that case... do I have anything else I can do? Can I do anything along the lines of flashbang these bastards?
Do you have a standard action still left?
Well, that was an at-will origin move. That wasn't an attack.
Okay, so is that
No.
classified as... Hold on, let me look at your shit.
Actually, check your radar. I believe his teleport thing got listed as a movement.
It might be a utility movement. Let me see.
Well, not utility movement.
No, it really isn't.
Wait, your utility stuff, yeah, you don't have
that's
access. Yeah, you don't have access to your utility or experts yet.
I'm not using my utility or
Yeah.
my expert.
It's a novice.
It's a minor. Yeah, so you can downgrade any of your, you can downgrade your movement into another minor. I
But,
believe.
I mean, it's a teleportation, though. Last time I didn't hit with the attack, but I still teleported because it's part of the attack.
Yeah,
Doesn't
you
say
still
whether
have
or
your
not.
teleport.
Yeah.
And so I'm now in the middle, and I'd like to.
Oh, you're gonna do your flashbang? Okay. Sorry,
No, I'm not.
I'm like kind of like blah, 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 at the moment. So
So that's 2 squares, isn't it?
3 squares. Did you
close 5 square bursts. Actually, you didn't even have to teleport in the middle of them. Remember, close bursts are directed. So
Oh,
a
is it?
close, yeah. So it would be a 3x5 square in any direction that you're aiming.
Well, in that case,
Yeah, that's why I was a little confused by like how you were doing that. I was like,
well, in that case, I'd like to just teleport one square to the one square to the right, and then flashbang on them.
okay.
So to do that, I just need to. Should I go overcharge, guys? Am I feeling lucky?
Wait! You're already overcharged. That power is always overcharged for this turn. You don't keep checking. Otherwise, I'd be checking too.
Well, I mean, I
Catch
have
one
to.
spur
I have to
encounter.
re-roll.
No,
I
you
have to re-roll it then.
No, you don't have to re-roll the overcharge. You only roll once.
Yeah,
So,
the-
it's always,
so
you're
you're juiced up as fuck right now.
I'm checking because of the personality thing, because the power forces me to check, but I've already botched that one.
Okay, cool. Well, in that case,
Yeah, when you succeed,
Wow.
yeah. So yeah,
they are all now blind for until they can make a save for it, which will be the next turn.
Okay.
Did you damage them?
Yeah. Did you?
Did you damage them?
No, I didn't damage them.
Okay.
They're blind though. That's good.
So they are all. You have overloaded all of their optic sensors.
That's something.
They're smoking and kind of worrying about. And it is the mob's turn. What fresh horrors?
Can I still talk meanwhile?
Can you still what?
Talk.
Yeah. It's free action.
I turn over to John and tell him, dude, I know that sounds very ridiculous, but punch me as hard as you can.
Lol, what?
Go again.
Trust me in this. Punch me as hard as you can. Get my mutation.
Ah.
I
Oh. Okay, I know what she's doing. Let's go ahead and see if these guys are able to shake it off. The closest one can't. The next one does. Next one doesn't. Next one doesn't. Wow, the other one really doesn't. So only one of them was able to shake off the solar flare. Because let's face it, that's what you just did.
I unleashed a little bit of hell.
As it surges forward towards Wukong. The others blindly buffeting about. So the one that is in contact with Wukong is going to swing at 15 versus reflex.
My reflex?
No.
No.
16.
16? Okay. And again, the other one, and the blind one absolutely misses.
By the way, I think Squigs gets an opportunity attack
Oh yeah, I do.
against the one that's the closest one that swung at Wukong.
Second.
How so? It wasn't a ranged attack.
No, but he's adjacent for melee purposes with both Cordyceps and Wukong, and he ignored Cordyceps in order to. Oh no, that's right.
Yeah, it's
Never
only
mind.
if it's ranged or they're they have a special
other
marking
one.
ability.
Range.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So,
dude.
yeah, Squigs doesn't
My
get the attack of opportunity there. But that ends the machine's turn.
At least they didn't hurt anyone, right?
Unfortunately, Kuro is still.
Yeah, we're gonna have after this session. We're gonna have to roll for a new character.
I mean,
Kuro.
technically, I'm offering him the ability to, like, Vita Chamber, or something like that. I mean, this is science fiction land here.